Good morning. Let me turn this down. Hello, everyone. Good morning. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Fun day. We good? Good morning. Good morning. Time to decide Joel Linton. Joel Linton's Russian. It's a thing. I saw that yesterday. Pringle, how you doing? Ollie, Orange Train, Carleone, Ren, Millis, Stream Element, Skilly. How you doing, buddy? Welcome in. How are we all doing? Cam, you've redeemed gift a sub. I am going to assume I'll click on your name. Would you like me to gift you a sub? Yes, I assume so. Let me do that now before we continue. Thank you for saving up your channel points. It's done anyway. So if you wanted to gift it to the community, I've given it to you. How are we doing, Will? Hope you're good. Oh, high stream elements, exactly. I'll refrain from telling you to go in slightly stronger language. Yep, fair enough. Fair enough there, Will. Good morning to you, James. How are you? How are we, team? How are we, gang? Happy Sunday. Happy morning. I literally just got here, if that makes sense. Like, I've sat down at my PC and pressed start streaming. Got up. I had a coffee this morning. Got up, had a shower, and I'm here. So don't ask me what's going on in the world, because I don't know. I've literally just got here and started. GTA, how you doing? Lenny Dog is downstairs today. Kat's here, so she's got him downstairs. He may be up later. Maybe Kat will pop him up or something. We'll see. MJ Roper. Did that pop up? I feel like it didn't, but if it did, good. Thank you for the 5 months, MJ. Hope you're good, my friend. Appreciate the 5 months renewal. Thank you, dude. Hope you had a good first week back at school. My boy started a secondary. He came home first day, really excited to tell me his new form teacher's name, Mr. Clayton. Wow. I mean, that would have been a weird clash of lifestyles, wouldn't it? But it's not me. You know, I mean, you know this already. But yeah, first week was good. First week was all right. I'm already thinking, Sunday. I've not missed the Sunday feeling. You know, that Sunday feeling where you're like, oh, got to go to work again tomorrow. It's quite nice on summer holidays when you're like, oh, Sunday, but I've also got tomorrow off. I miss it. I miss it. Full time now. Yes, please. Let's do that. Should we do that? So no Lenny Saj. No, he might be up later. He's just not in here at the moment. He just sits there. If Kat's downstairs, he'll just sit there wanting to go downstairs because he can hear something downstairs. When he saw your name, he thought it could be... yeah. I mean, there's that moment probably where you were like, hang on, what? What'd you say? You'll have Monday off next week. Yeah, this is true, actually. Time to become a full-time streamer then. I mean, yeah. If I mean, no, because I wouldn't be able to pay the bills. Is the problem with that. So, but if it gets to that point, then maybe. How are we then? We good? How was everyone's Saturdays without football? I feel like that's going to be the overriding feeling. I was pure Escobar on the swing yesterday. Yep, that was it. Same. I was like, what do I do now? I don't know what to do now. I went to go and pump put air in the tires, and it was broken. It was out of postponed, probably because it was what the Queen would have wanted. So I didn't even do that. It was pointless. There wasn't any football. No. I mean, you know this. Did Andy get his shower water yesterday? Yes, he did. Kat was out and then she came in, and the first thing he did was ask to go and have his shower water. So yeah. Played FM for about 12 hours. I mean, that's good. Cricket was dull, was it? You spent 5 hours watching sports I didn't want to watch. Yeah. At least F1 is on. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not a big enough fan of F1 to enjoy qualifying. Is anyone else there with me? I know loads of you love it, and I like it, but I don't know if I'm a big enough fan to enjoy the qualifying, because I always feel like the qualifying, you kind of need to watch the whole thing, and with F1, I've got things to do, dipping in and out and stuff, so I never really watch an entire qualifying, and it feels like you just need to watch the very last bit, unless someone goes out in different rounds, right? I don't even enjoy the main race. Yeah, there is definitely races where you're like, that was boring, and then there are races where you're like, that is the best sport that is on TV. I feel like that's a thing, that how I feel about F1. And you don't want to miss those best things ever, do you? Qualified didn't even matter. Yeah, because everyone got penalties anyway, right? And no one knows where they're starting. Do people know where people are starting now? Because I know yesterday it was like, there's so many penalties, no one knows what's going on. There are definitely a few races that are poor, aren't there? You don't like F1, but they got it via their streams. Yeah, I get that. That's kind of why I still maybe want to touch upon a bit of F1 Manager at some point. Give it a go, right? Excited for F1 23? Yes. Yeah. A lot of things going on. I'm starting to think about what we can do for the launch and stuff. I need to choose a beta save, so opinions needed. I want to do a few videos in like the build up to FM23, as you do. I've done a wish list, by the way. If you do ! Wish lists in the chat, I want to know what your features that you want are for FM23, and then I'm going to do a video in the next few days. We've got like 30 submissions on that already, and then one person left about 15 submissions on the YouTube video, which was nice. Yeah, we're gonna have our team meetings to decide what videos we do. So yeah, let's get involved. I'm just about over the 8-0 defeat in the network game, Clates. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Especially as I was asleep for it. It was bad. I feel bad. It's going to be a tough season for your boys, isn't it? I think. The AI logic is a bit interesting on the on F1 Manager, you mean? Yeah, there you go. There's the wish list. If you've got like an idea, like set piece screen is the great example. Literally, it is #1 on their Frogman. Someone put set piece screen overhaul. But things like AI transfer dealings or something like that. Whatever you think needs either fixing or a feature you'd like to see implemented in FM23. Let me know what it is, because I'm going to go through and pick out the best ones and turn it into a video. And I think it'll be cool to get like, it's a different spin on everyone does their what features do you want to see, like as a content creator, but I want to know what you guys want to see, and we'll pick out the best ones from there. There are some really interesting ones already, yeah, definitely. Director of Football being able to multitask. I mean, get them on there, get them on the form, and then if you want to put your name, you can. If you want to do it anonymously, you can also do it anonymously. Would like to offer new contract when interest is being shown in your best players. Yeah. I mean, you kind of can do that, can't you? Like, can I interest you in a pay rise? You can kind of do that, but it's a bit around the houses to get to it, isn't there? Like, there's a few little things that people have said, and I'm like, it's such an easy fix. Put it in. Like, training for international management. Like, you know, when you like switch to international manager mode, and it's like you're now with the, like, why don't you have a training schedule to set? Not that you don't have to engage with it, but it's there as a thing. It's not like you need to add anything to the game for it either, is there? Like, you could just ignore it and get your assistant to do it if you think it's too much work, or you can actually do it then. Because you want your team to play a specific way, like, right? Praise and training for multiple people. Did you put that one in there, Pringle? Because someone did. Please, right? If like, have a meeting with all of them saying you guys have all, like, that's something you could do in real life, isn't it? Like, meet with 6 of them who trained really well, going, I just wanted to pull you in, guys, just to say your training was really good this week. Well done. And then you could maybe, like, the effect of having a group meeting could be slightly less than if you did it as an individual chat. Because, you know, an individual chat might actually boost them a little bit more because they feel like they're being singled out specially. Do you see what, like, that's different, isn't it? Yeah, warming the players up before substitutions, not being able to bring them on immediately, or you can just throw them on immediately, but you might see that they're not quite at their level for a while when you first throw them on. A bit more dynamics with that as well, definitely. Need a scout all option for the top 50 youngsters. That, yeah, like the next gen. Scout all, definitely. I will always ask for this, the ability to download someone's career in a spreadsheet form. Oh, please, Rye, yeah, absolutely. Like, I also want to see, like, the history screen. Let's go to FM, which we're going to do. More shouts, yeah. Please do. If you have these requests, put them on the sheet so that we can talk. I can talk about them in the video. But like on here, as you make this slightly smaller, say we've got Fabinho here. This doesn't tell me that much. Like, I also want to know how many goals did he get for Liverpool. Can I filter this by like his Liverpool years? I want to know exactly how many appearances he made for Liverpool and how many goals he got in that time and things like that. Whereas I can't filter this, and I don't feel like it's a big thing to have to do. Like, you've got filters everywhere else. Can I not just select, like, multi-select these so that I can see total stats down here for Liverpool? Filters and columns. Like, absolutely filters and columns. They've got it in so many other places where it's so much more dynamic. And I know you could go to, like, best 11 and things, but that doesn't show you for like other teams here, does it? It also is a bit, even for your players that are like been around for a while, I'd like to know what Dodo did for me in the league, because if you go to best 11 or like in all competitions and things, like down here you can see overall club, can't you? I want to see his overall club stats here, and if you go to best 11, it's not actually the overall best, this is league, isn't it? So you can't even see it in there. And so if they're not in the best 11, you can't access their overall stats, and this is for a season, but so like the overall one is forever, which is good. But do you see what I'm saying? Like, I'd like a bit more on that, please. Hands up who uses the graph option next to career stats. The graph option. I don't even know what you mean by the graph option. Oh, this one. Yeah. Who's ever used that? I want to know, own up, if anyone has ever clicked on this screen, please. This screen always annoys me. I hate that it's just a list. Yeah. Like, this is what I love about a Football Manager save. Not this screen. This is not what I love about a Football Manager screen. A Football Manager save is like the history that you create. Like, I made this player amazing. He scored this in this. Didn't know this existed. Because why does it exist? Why does this screen exist is the question, isn't it? I've clicked on it, confused me, to turn it straight back on. This is the graph on the career stats. You could either look at stats or you could look at a nice graph. It's appearances to goals. Because you want that for for your goalkeeper, it's goals conceded, but you want that for your defender, don't you? Appearances to goals. Let me look at where's the defender? Yeah, there we go. Where even is that screen? It's on yeah, there, look. If you click the drop down thing there. The data export options are what exactly? They're really rubbish, aren't they? I don't think I've ever really exported data, but I'd like to have a bit more, be able to do that. Found that screen literally last week, yeah. And then never used it, right? Because why would you? Joe Civil, Manatau, Barrigaz, hope you're good, my friends. Hope you're well. So yeah, I'm going to do a video all about the features that I'd like to see, but more importantly, the features that you guys come up with. Because I think you'll come up with things that are slightly different, like, and we'll have a load to get through. This can be changed with improvement in training, improvement in training year by year. And thought, well, this is pointless. Yeah, there you go, Hori. Exactly. Doesn't even show you who they played for on the graph. No, it's literally just like their stats for the season. It doesn't even say, look, he was at Shakhtar at that point, does he? At all. Ali, how you doing, buddy? For instance, a line should be one season. If someone moves or is on loan, it should indent to the right. Yeah, I know. I mean, I just think they need to get rid of that and put more into this, maybe, because it's pointless. But yeah, we'll come on to that. We'll chat all those things. Good chats, everybody, about that already. Please do make sure, I'll put it in the chat again here. Make sure if you have a really good idea that you've thought of, put it onto that Google form there. I think we've got like 35 submissions at the moment, and you've just done about another 20, so we could get loads of really good ones, and I can pick out the ones that I really like and do it in a video. It could be fun. I also am still thinking we're going to do this, what's it called, the confessions video. I still want to do that, so don't think I've just abandoned that plan. I'm just trying to work out who we can do it with and when and stuff. All right, should we move to should we go to FM now? I feel like we've moved naturally into FM. Yesterday, let's recap. 41 submissions, nice. Let's get to 50. Let's go. Yesterday we did this in our Football Manager stream. We streamed for yesterday morning. We started towards the... Yes, I have, Volley. That's exactly what I've done. We'll come to that. We started by doing a little bit of business. The business that we did was Fabinho has joined the club from Liverpool. He's still really good at 34. We spent about 7 million on him. Put him on a decent amount of wage, but I think he's probably going to be a starter. We actually got Fabinho. He was just available for 7 million and wanted to come, so it just made sense. I think actually comparing them, especially away games, I think we play Fabinho in this spot. Maybe home games, we get the passing of Bruno in there. They're pretty similar, really, in terms of ability. And then both of them will be placeholders until Bretas joins in January. That was the first bit of business. Second bit of business was Tassio was completed. We did this a while ago, but he's a young 18-year-old centre-back. He's got lots of height. We just need to train him to be able to pass the ball and be good on the ball. But he's got lots of height, which is good. His pace needs a bit of improving too. But he's got a load of potential, so he could improve and be good. He joins for 6 million. And then the most recent one that we've done is Brian, who has joined for, was it 8 mil? For 8.25 million. He is going to be a left winger that we're going to change into a striker. Just because I think he's very meta. He's 6'4". It is. How you doing, Football Manager Legend? It is on YouTube. If you want to go and get this tactic, it is on YouTube. It's called the Ginga. Or like just search, just go to my YouTube and it's on there. I was a bit far away. There we go. So yeah, he comes in. We're going to retrain him to a striker, pressing forward. We're going to work on his ball control to try and get this dribbling up a little bit. And then I think he might be quite good eventually. I just wonder if he fits all of the meta things and we can make him really good. He's only 19 as well, with a bit of potential too. So we're going to try him because he's 6'4". We haven't really had that big Brazilian striker for a while. So let's try and work to the meta a little bit. Then, after those were completed, we looked at trying to bring in the guy that went to Sheffield United, which was Alberto. What was his first name? I'll just go to Sheffield United. And then he decided to go to Sheffield United, so we didn't get him. Sheffield. It was Carlos Roberto, not Alberto. Carlos Roberto. He was going to be our left winger, but he went to Sheffield United for 10 million because they put him on 90k a week and we offered 60. So we did miss out on a player there, but I think it's the end of the world. He's quite good. We were kind of umming and ahhing about whether he would go into anyway. He didn't have amazing potential. So we missed him, but we'll probably get him in the future, to be honest. And then, is that a cheap Roberto Carlos? Basically, yes. We're going to look for somebody else to play left wing because we've sold Savio. We did a bit of a auction. We did a bit of an auction and we sold Savio for 26 million straight up, which I think was actually really, it's too much to say no to considering he played what? He actually played 17 games but only started 9. So I just think we can probably improve on him with him being 24. He's gone to Leipzig, which maybe is a bit of a rival. They're in the same league, I suppose. But yeah, we sold Savio on bargain hunt. We did indeed, yes. Yeah, Shevchenko is the Blades manager, weirdly. Is there a way to filter player staff which asked wages are inside your budget? Not really, no, James. I see what you're saying. You want to only look for people who are affordable for you. I don't think there is really, no. Yeah, he definitely didn't Fogman develop all that much. He is good. This is a really good squad player. As we saw that, look, when he played, his average rating was really good, but I think we can probably improve with a player that can be better than him. We also sold Jobson for 32 million, which was pretty good in the end. We wanted to make a bit of an auction on him, but we didn't quite manage to. But we've doubled our money on him without really playing him. We sent him on loan to try and get him to have some value. We managed to get 32 million for him, which I think is all right for a player that I don't really know what he is. He's not really a shadow striker, and he's definitely not a midfielder because of his he's not terrible in midfield, but I think we've got better midfielders, haven't we? So, bit of money coming in, 59 million. We've also potentially got, and I want to know your thoughts on this, chat. We've potentially got Kid leaving. Kid has a bid of, at the moment, it's 20 million, 17 million up front, and then 3 million from Mainz. My question is he not our left winger? You know, we're looking for a left winger. Is Kid maybe just the left winger? We're going to go and look for a young left winger that is Brazilian, right? Should we bother when we could just use Kid there? Because it's going to be backup. Are we going to get a better backup for 20 million? Yeah, he's got 7 crossing. I don't know. Could be faster on the wing. Agreed, but I don't know if there's one that exists that is better than him, if you see what I'm saying. He's only going to be backup, remember? Yeah, the 7 finishing is basically why we were going to sell him, because he's never going to be a striker, and I'm not sure he's a winger. Who was the 2-footed winger? Was it not Alberto? No, it wasn't Alberto, was it? Oh, yeah, I know the one. It was Asensao. We could go and get Asensao, but I think he's going to cost a bit more. This guy, right? Because he's 2-footed and could do both. He's going to cost more. As backup, yes, that's kind of what I feel like. Or do we go and sell Kid for 20 and bring in Asensao? I mean, it doesn't quite get the 20 million, but we would have enough money if we sold him, look, to go and get Asensao, I think. Because we've got 32 already. 8 crossing. He's also got 8 crossing, isn't he? For more money, he'd cost us, 40 million. Is Kid homegrown? He'll be homegrown in nation, yes. You can't go 2-footed in there. Good. Stick with Kid. Well, should we have a quick look to see if there's anybody younger and maybe better in the future than Kid? Because otherwise I think we maybe do just stick with Kid. He does have good vision and decisions. We haven't tried Kid either as a winger. He might develop, to be honest. Sure, there's other options. Yeah, let's have a look to see if there's other options. What was I looking for here? Oh, by the way, just before we do continue, I went through, look. I went and had a look at any players that are... Because we are the Brazil manager now, we got that job last stream, by the way. We can now turn players who are not Brazilian into Brazilian by calling them up to our squad. So, there are 3 that I found the players to turn Brazilian. Yeah, exactly. He's also 22, isn't he? Valerio, who is an English striker, is also half Brazilian. Plays for England under-21s. I've asked him if he wants to become Brazilian. Because why not? I don't think he's going to be amazing. He's got decent pace already at 17 and good finishing. Like, he'll probably be really good. Don't know if he's going to be like worldy, but we might as well turn him Brazilian. I don't know if we can get him because he's at City. Like, he'd probably cost a load, wouldn't he? Maybe. He's not interested right now, but would actually join for about 10 million. I've scouted... Do I need to scout him? Like, surely... I guess because he's not Brazilian, he's not in the national pool. Yeah, I've put him in there. He's considering it anyway. There's a right back that I found. Yeah, the 5 composure, exactly. You promised the world to convert to Brazil. Exactly. If he comes through the City's youth system, he'll be amazing. That's kind of what I'm thinking. There's this right back. He's a 21-year-old Belgian. He's got 35 caps for Belgium, but I think he's still... Oh, no. Did he say no? Oh, yeah, no. He actually... He's in that Belgium under-23 squads now, but when he's not in the squad, he might consider it. So we'll come back to him. And then Wellington Rodrigo is a Portuguese... Like, this guy looks all right. He's left-footed. Do you reckon he could do winger? He hasn't really got the pace or the crossing or the dribbling, has he? So probably not, but no. Looks like a decent player again at 20, Portuguese. We can turn him into Brazilian. I think he might have already said yes. Already contemplating which nation he plays for. Yeah, 4 crossing, I know. Madness. So yeah, anyway, that's just an aside of what I was looking at as well. Let's have a look for a left winger to see if anybody else out here... I think I was looking at wingers here, you know. I was. These are all... These are the wingers that have... like, there's not that many that have 13 in all of the winger things. Like, maybe there's not that many. Because we want them to be left-footed as well, don't we? Or have a strong left foot. Can anyone cross in this game? No. No new gens. That's a wish list for next year. New gens that can cross, please. Can you just imagine the phone call? Hey, you fancy being a Brazilian? Can you do kick-ups? Do you want to join? Come on in. Exactly. None of these are like... Let me do this again. Let me start this again, because I don't know what's actually on there. Clear this. Let's look for people who are fast and can... I don't even know if they need to be able to cross, but have good dribbling. They need to be 13 for all of those things and are Brazilian. Wingbacks can have crossing and marking plus... I imagine, Fogman. Imagine. You think Gabby and Vinicius can do left wing, maybe get another striker? Yeah, it's just they're right-footed is the thing. Age under 22. Yeah, we can look at that. Let's look for a left foot and let's look for nationality is Brazilian. Is at least fairly strong. These are the guys that have all of those. Some of these are not left wingers, of course, but maybe we'll be able to move some of them. Kid comes up on there. Let's make this go down. Has a left foot. Yes, exactly. Annoyingly, we've got players that we used to have. Maybe we should have given Newerton a go. He's a bit lacking in other places, but Newerton used to play for us, didn't he? We sold him for 4.6 million. We made money. No, we didn't. We sold him on a free. Excellent. We didn't make money on him. Pereira can do left wing, then get that left back. Yeah, true. I don't know if he's really good, though. Can Pereira do left wing? Again, he's got the crossing. He hasn't got the dribbling. I like him, and maybe not the pace either. Gonna improve, though, so this will improve. When I was at 13 instead of 15, there was a few teenagers There's a few teenagers there on 15, was there? Okay, let's have a look at maybe a couple of teenagers for 13. Anyone young in this list? This Davison is very unknown. Okay, he's literally just got the ones that I like, look. He's rubbish everywhere else, but he's very fast. Let me just check on these first. Mateus Conchalves. No. All right, let's go to 14 and just see if there's any. And let's do max 23. I mean, we've got him. That Asensao comes up. Netinho we used to have. Silva is our player. Could he play there? He's either-footed. He's actually not bad, is he, Eduardo Silva? Fast dribbly boy, that was him, yeah. Kid comes up. Rogerio. 8 finishing, but... I mean, I don't hate him, but I don't know if he hasn't really got any potential. Don't hate him as a winger rather than as the striker. That guy's got a great name. Dannerly Piccolomo. Unfortunately, isn't amazing. He's okay, but isn't amazing. These guys are wanted. Anybody actually wanted because they're good? Thing is, I also had a look in the Brazil squads and there was no one really, other than that Alberto we looked at. I think crossing is substandard, technique and passing is decent substitute. Agreed, yeah, I do agree. Ralph Roberto, 6'1". Are there any second nationality ones? Not really is the problem. Like, this guy could be quite good, but he's probably quite good rather than really good. If he was 17, great. Cerezo's 18. I assume doesn't have a inch of potential now. Let's look at partially Brazilian, I suppose. I doubt it, really, that there's going to be too much jump out. William Jr. comes up. Hasn't decided to be Portuguese yet. We can ask him to become Brazilian. He's undecided on it. Come first team regular under me. That's all. Come on, mate. Join up. Do they get annoyed if you lie to them about that? I don't think he's going to be very good. We might as well get him to be Brazilian though, won't we? I don't think that'll hurt. Who's this guy got a bid from? Ruben Nilsson. PSV are in for Ruben Nilsson. Not really sure. Who did he play for? Yippee. Brazil. Oh, he's in Brazil. Don't think their team name is actually Yippee, to be honest. All right. Nobody really jumps out, do they? Maybe 24. Like, look, no one's got a decent recommendation either. Like, this guy's probably the best guy out there. But he does have that 8 crossing. Does he have... He's got technique. And he does have good passing. So can we put up with the 8 crossing on him? Or, what's the point? Do we not just keep Kid? If we compare them... Would you go and spend an extra 20 million here on Asensao, who is the same age, or would you just keep Kid? Do you see it as waste of money, as Modern Age just said? He's got better... They've got basically the same crossing, same dribbling, better first touch on Kid, free kicks, which not the most important thing, but better heading, long shots, long throws, really not that important for a winger. Better passing on Kid, better penalties, not important. Tackling is both bad, both the same. They're very similar, actually, aren't they? Kid has the better passing. Kid has... Yeah, if we're looking at technique and passing, you've got Kid with 17, and then the technique's 14 compared to 16. I guess he's 2-footed, which helps because he can play on both sides. Kid has a better work rate. Kid has a better teamwork. The vision is the same. Can you put winger attributes on? Yes. If you want to look at them on there specifically. So keep Kid as better value, possibly. Definitely keep Kid, do you reckon, Lulu? James, thank you very much for the Prime, dude. Welcome back for a month. Well, welcome to the sub gang. You can now use all the emotes. Pick your favourite. Is Kid homegrown? I believe he's homegrown at... He's been on loan a lot, so no, but I think he might be homegrown at club. Definitely not at Nation. Definitely not club, because he's been out on loan. Keep Kid, maybe Kid. Work on acceleration. All right. Kid's going to get a shot. I think we're going to cancel. If we got more money for him, it changes us. But we're going to keep our kid. We're gonna keep the kid. I now need to make him not upset. Please stay. Not transfer listed. Happiness. You're going to become a fringe player. Lucky you. Does want to leave, though, I think. So we need to work on that, don't we? Consider you're only getting 30% of that fee. You're only getting 30% anyway, aren't we? So, yeah. Does mean we've now got 30 million to go and spend on somewhere else. If he fills our left wing spot, let's get him training there. Let's get him working as a winger then. Let's get him working on... What do we say we want him to work on? Acceleration? Maybe his work rate, technique, crossing. I don't think crossing is going to go up too much. Maybe just his acceleration and pace then. See if we can get him up a little bit. Whereas Cundinho, yeah. You can't do anything with kid. Kid. He's also got a great name, isn't he? There's a lot to like about that. Let's just do quickness for now then. We'll just pace and acceleration, because if that goes up a little bit, we could also work on a trait, because he's not got any traits. What traits do we think kid should have? What's good for a winger to have? Beat man? Maybe. Cheers, by the way. I've got a coffee on the go. Remind me, it's not in the unnamed special mug. Runs down the left. Move into channel, beat offside trap, dribble through the centre of park, dribble down the left flank. What's his dribbling like? 15. He does have good dribbling. I wouldn't mind seeing him doing a bit of dribbling. I do think players who dribble a lot are quite effective. I think of Adama Traore and Dan James run fast. They can be quite effective in the engine. Sam Maximan's like that. Pulisic is like that. I maybe want to see if we can get him to start dribble down the left flank maybe. Do you think beats man? What's the most effective trait here for winger? I thought beats man immediately. We don't want him to cut inside, do we? Run with the ball occasionally. Run with the ball more often. Cut inside, no. Stay inside the penalty box. Not the ball past his opponent. I quite like that one usually. Hugs the touchline. Not back to goal. I think maybe dribble down. I'm going to do dribble down the left flank, I think. I think that's a very poor idea. Why? Yeah, not ball pass when they're fast, isn't it? Like, he's fairly fast, but he's got good dribbling. I kind of want to use his good dribbling, maybe. All right. Come on, Brian Klug. Oh, by the way, internationals, Brian Jr., Adriel Cunagato, and Cesar are all on international duty. With the Brazil under-23s, their fixtures, I think they're going to be doing this until the end of July, which isn't the worst thing as long as there's not more. But I think there will be more when they go through, right? This goes on until the... can I see? It doesn't show me when the schedule. That's what I want to see. The final is on the... Okay, the final's on the... What's that? 31st, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th? Is it the 5th of August, right? Yeah, the 5th of August. So we're not going to be with them. They won't be with us until the 5th of August if they get to the final. Our first game is the DFB Pokal on the 5th of August. It's not too bad. It's not quite mid-August, which is good. Yeah, Beatsman might have been the one that Brian Klug liked, but we'll try dribbling. Sometimes when the coach suggests that it's a bad idea, they don't learn it, do they? But we'll try it for a bit. I don't think there's too much pressing need to do that. All right, then. Oh, yeah, I was going to loan out... I've just realised, by the way, chat, we've got this guy who's not terrible. He's a young centre-back that we've got, left-footed, who we signed for like 27k. I'm going to loan him out again, I think, but he's not actually terrible for 27k. I remember signing him now. This is why he's the coach and you're the manager. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But Stuttgart or Paderborn? Regular starter, so... They've both been accepted, have they? I'm going to make him go to Paderborn just because he's going to be a regular starter there. We're going to sell Addison Daniel for 1.5 million to PSV. We've sold a couple of people to PSV, haven't we? Pavio is off to Hamburg. He's going to be there. Hopefully an important player for them starting. What a player he's going to be, by the way. Hopefully get some more value and score some goals. I can't believe we're finally learning Portuguese as well. Can I have a look at my manager? Has he learned any Portuguese yet? No. So we've got the Brazil job finally after 8 seasons of only having Brazilian players, and we can't speak Portuguese, look. But now because we're Brazil manager, I'm assuming we're actually going to learn it, which is wild. Exciting. I am already over the fact that we have to pick the Brazil squad and everything, though. Clarky, thank you for the follow, dude. So I suppose, chap, yeah, half the Brazil squad does speak German. This is true. Yeah, on the flip side, actually, when you put it like that, that's true. I suppose we could go and look to sign somebody else then. Like, we've got 32 million. Make that about, I don't know, 20 up front, I suppose, to pay for the wages. We could go and get a different player. Where should we sign a player, though? Is there, I don't know if, like, I don't know where we improve this team. Is Dodo like a right back? Where should we look for a player? Is it a striker? Where are we looking? Young CDM to replace Fabinho? I mean, Maureen, we've got this guy coming in January. I think it's a defensive squad option. I think you might be right. This guy joins in January, which is quite exciting. He's going to be quite good. Potential's fallen off a bit, but there's not a lot we can do. He's still only 17, though. Never mind Fabinho replaced. Yeah, exactly. Do you have goalkeeper options? Yeah, we've got Alisson, and then we've got the youngster Kunagato, who's going to be quite good. So we're still trying to develop Kunagato. In 3 years, we'll be grim. We've got Kunagato. He's 20. So I think we're fine for goalkeeper. Remember, you've got a Champions League starting 11 options. Remember, you've got a Champions... Yeah. I mean, what, you're saying, like... I don't know what you mean there. Is Frenchino at a club yet? Yeah, he went to a 1860 Munich in the Bundesliga 3. Champions League winning. Yeah, I thought that's what he meant. Yeah, got you. Yeah, we've got... This is a Champions League winning squad already. So we should be in a good spot. We've got a few players getting old, though, like Neymar, Bruno, Alisson, obviously. We've got, like, backup strike. If this is our starting 11, we've got, like, Angelo on the bench. Brian on the bench still. We've got options. Maybe it is a defender. Because who comes in at centre-back? Marcelo is one. Junior at right-back. Tassio is one. Do you have a back at right-back for Dodo? Yeah, I guess it's Junior. Or it's just Jolson. Like, Jolson, who is right-footed, could just go over and do that. He's our starting left-back. And then we've got backup left-backs like Pereira can just come in there. Pereira doesn't have, like... Is he amazing? Also, you've got Marcelo can just come in. Look, he's quite good. Can just come in and do right-back. Like, it's... Oh my word, what have I done there? It's not very defined, is it? It's not like he's the right-back backup, he's the left-back backup. But there are definitely options. Like, Marcelo coming in there, look, is not the end of the world at all. That Rafael fella. That Rafael was good, and I do wonder if we do go and get him. This team is all about these three, I think. In terms of actual quality. Gil, Leo, Costin. Like, Costin is so good. What a signing that was. Even for 77 million, it was so worth it. He's actually wanted by Arsenal. He doesn't have a release clause, does he? No. Like, Lordolino is a good backup. Do we loan him this year? Did he play enough last year? Because we've now got Brian. Does Lord need a loan? How you doing, Dan? Hope you're good, my friend. Lord could be the winger. Well, one of the wingers. I just look at him and think, can we have some green attributes? Because he definitely could. But again, he's another one. 7 crossing. And I like the fact that Kid has... I guess he's a bit younger, so maybe he would do eventually. I like the fact that we look at Kid and you've got like 16 first touch, 17 vision, 17 passing. I think he can make things happen, Kid. But yeah, Lordolino, a great option. Do we loan Bocau this year? He's kind of fallen off. Lord can eventually be homegrown, true. Bocau is homegrown, or is he already homegrown? Yeah. So, like, even if we loaned Bocau now for a year, he could go and score some goals, and he'd still be homegrown. but might need him in the squad, I guess. I suppose. Never underestimate how good vision and passing, but can't cross, which is passing. Yeah, good one, yeah, Rob, isn't it? It's just a different. Yeah, it's weird. But yeah, I think we've got a good squad. I just want to, I like this part of Football Manager where you're trying to think, where can we bring people in? Like, I want to start Brian here as the striker quite a lot. Get him learning that a little bit. So I suppose the real question is, do we try and put loads of money into Eder Militao? Like, and go and get like a worldy centre-back. Another centre-back is probably true, isn't it? Change crossing to whippage, yeah. Brazilian centre-backs. Or, do we see, like, still requested to leave, I think. Ibanez. Be great. Probably is not a centre-back. What am I looking at here? These are just Brazilians that want to join. Yeah, that is the Neymar. Got 22 goals last year. Like, Militao would cost way too much money, I think. Let's make an inquiry and just see. Oh, do you know what? The board. Will you go and sign me Eder Militao? Shouldn't have done that. Don't think I should have done that. I just asked the board to sign Eder Militao and now they're doing it. Should I have done that? Isn't worth it for the money. We're financially ruined. I mean, I can cancel it, can't I? We live the dream. Minus 250 million. They do love me, yeah. That's a lot of money in the bank. There is a lot of money in the bank that they've not put into the transfer budget, which is why I thought they might say yes there. Jed did finally say yes. They just didn't give it to me exactly. We love Jed Bruno. So I guess what we do here is just see what it is. We can still cancel it, right? If we don't want to do it in the end. And I imagine that they won't actually get this done because the wage budget's not there. They've bid 89 million. I mean, they bid 89 million for him. I mean, his value is actually there, to be fair. It's not your money all up front, it seems. They just straight up bid 89 million up front, I think. I mean, it does take away our transfer budget, but we only had 32 million in the transfer budget. So they've just put an extra 50 mil on. To be fair, FFP will be fine because we've actually put an 80 on that. We spent 100 and brought in 60. FFP would be fine. 110 to 60. Like, we've actually raised money this summer, haven't we? It would be fine. It's a lot of money for Eder Militao. But I'm kind of like, do we just do it? Splash the cash. Like, build the best Brazilian squad we can get. What was last season's ins and outs like? I don't think it'll be that bad. Spent 189, sold 101. So, spent 89. I think if you're going, we're trying to win the Champions League, winning the league, I don't think spending 80 million a season is that bad. The season before, looks bought for 68, sold for 200. I know there's a lot of future clauses that we paid, but I don't think our actual transfer business is that outrageous in this save. Bought 116, sold 74. I know there's a lot of wages as well increased, I guess. 100 million that year. 100 million that year. I mean, it's 100 million a year, isn't it? This was a big window. There's been seasons of where we've actually made money. Building the best Brazilian squad you can get does seem kind of the aim of this save. Doesn't it? Yeah. Surely building the best Brazilian is the Brazilian national team. Yeah, and he starts. Militao starts for Brazil. So maybe we should do it. Look, we're 40 million. We've made money this summer. The board can splash it if they want. It's not my money. I'm going to be sensible here, which is unlike me, but you don't need Militao. Yeah, part of the Alisson thing is to develop Emerson than actually paying the money. Yeah, exactly. It was to think long term, wasn't it? Right, I agree we don't need him, but when you look at... I suppose the other thing to look at is there's no real worldy Brazilian youngsters that have come through for a while. Do we just save the money for when one of those worldies comes through? But if a worldie comes through now, they're going to be 16. Are we even going to get to them being good at any point? We've had bids for Kid. Now they're bidding for Kid. Oh, Auction. I mean, we could raise more money for Kid if we wanted to, but I'm going to reject these. I think we're going to keep him. He's actually not transfer listed anymore, so why are they still bidding for him? Would having Militao be at the detriment of developing other players? Not really, I don't think. How you doing, Regainer? It's also Militao, exactly. We need Cundelinho. In 4 months is the Brazil intake. Yeah. Don't need to spend that much, but need the centre-back. Go for the best polygon. Sign R9 isn't your money, yeah. I'm not sure. Think of the end of save screenshot. That's kind of what, yeah. Newcastle have bid 11 mil for Alisson here. The bids are actually increasing for Alisson. They're bidding for him because he's only got a year left on his contract. I don't think I've got an extra year to give him, no. I mean, let me just check if there's a Kundal in the save. I mean, Luke Kundal's a real person, isn't he? We're not going to sign him. Kundal Town. I want to go there. And the Kundal Town Oval. There is no Kundal. Is there a Cundelinho? Imagine there was. Okay, it says Cutalinho. And it's a football club. Kundal. I like it. Think of the Twitter. You have goalkeeper coach Kundal. Yeah. Kundal Town is in Australia. There you go. First... Okay, who's turned up? Any of our guys? No. They want us to talk about Alisson, which is an interesting one. Job pressures. This is our first press conference as the Brazil manager. I don't really want to be here. Did I have to come all the way to Brazil for this? Feel like it was a long way to go. I have confidence. I wouldn't have taken the job. Sure. I'm confident. Many think an English manager could never be as effective. Okay, I'm bored of reading these. Could have been done over Zoom, couldn't it? Could have been done over Zoom. Yeah, I was going to say, will Lenny turn up? I wanted to see if there was any of our journalists turned up in Brazil, but they didn't. They're all Brazilians, which is fair enough. They didn't even zoom in. They've accepted the bid. Oh my God. They've offered him 375k a week. Where are you getting that money? This seems... Okay. This is now making me think it's a bit silly. 375k a week. My wage budget is 38. Look at the rest of the wages. The most anyone's on is Vinicius on 275. This seems unsensible. It does seem unsensible. I do, but it's also Eder Militao. Is Eder Militao going to make that much difference? They just moved the decimal point. Clearly. Please tell me no one has match highest earner. Does Vinicius? Oh, no, we're not doing this. I knew Vinicius did. Do you remember when we signed him in? We thought it was impossible to get him. I'm not putting Vinicius on an extra 100k a week as well, right? We're not doing this. Offer him a new contract. Yeah, but he's going to want like probably 375 if I offer him a new contract anyway. Let's see what he wants on a new contract. 250. He wants a pay reduction. He wants a pay reduction. I think we can work with that. Can we? 9 million's a lot. The board will pay it. I want to get it down a little bit more if we can. We're not going to be able to sell him, are we? I think... Did he already have that? Did he already have the 40% sell on? He already had the 40% sell on. So he's not going to give that up easily, is he? They're going to write Schuber. They're a bit weird, to be honest. The board have just bid 89 million for Eder Militao. All right, we'll take you down from 275 to 235 happily. And it does get rid of his match highest earner thing, which is good. I mean, the board, I asked the board if they wanted to sign me Eder Militao, and they said yes, and they did this. I did ask them to, yeah. I'm there going, the board are mental. They just bid for Eder Militao. I did ask them to, but I wasn't expecting them to say yes. But yeah, they bid 89 million up front and also offered him 375k a week. It's like Militao is only 335k a week with that 40k off. Yeah, Ollie, you are... right, okay, we need to do a poll. Because I feel like it is just Ollie saying yes and everybody else saying no. And I'm listening to Ollie at this stage. Yes, sign him. What a plur. No, have you lost your mind? Okay, you've got 2 minutes to vote on the poll. Do it, it's fun. There are two options on the poll. There is yes, sign in what a plur, or no, have you lost your mind? Let's do a screenshot. Let's do a screenshot. Roast for lunch today. I'd love a roast for lunch today. Maybe Kat wants to go to the pub for a lunch. Kat? Do you want to go to the Telegraph? Okay. Good idea. What a plur. Have you lost your mind? Does a plur play for Worms? Yes. Should we do a screenshot of that? Currently. You guys are not helping, by the way, with this poll. It's 32 votes for... It's 33 all. You've got about 45 seconds left. He's not worth it, chat. He's absolutely not worth it. It's not our money, though. 35 votes each. Are you doing this deliberately? Are you just trying to keep it balanced, like that meme? Yeah, Keeney. Don't be fooled by the numbers. I think he joins as well. He is good. He is good. I don't even know. Is he even better than... Like, thing is, where do we start him? Who does he start instead of? Check what other players will take a wage cut. Yeah, we can try. He is taking a wage cut, yeah. The question is, does he start ahead of Paulo Cesar? Oh my god. 15 jumping reach. 15's fine. He just starts over Cesar, doesn't he? It's 41 to 40. What is the point? £1.2 million a month just on his wages. He best be worth it. We better win the Champions League and everything. 18 natural fitness. Yeah, he's fine. But Cesar is younger. Like, Cesar's really good. And he's our homegrown player who is 22. They're quite similar, actually. Let's compare them. Is Militao a lot better? Militao wins. Cesar's got better heading. Militao's got better marking and better passing. Same tackling. Cesar's got better technique. Cesar's more aggressive. Militao's got better anticipation and brave and no anticipation. Cesar's got better bravery. Composure's the same. Concentration is... Cesar's better on concentration and decision. He's more determined. Better leadership is actually maybe important. Positioning is one... Militao's one better. Vision, Cesar's better. Cesar is fast, more better acceleration. Agility is better on Militao, so is his balance. Jumping reach is the same. Better natural fitness. Cesar is faster. Cesar has better strength. We are doing a Brazilian save, and Militao does have better flair. I actually think I'm going to cancel this. I'd really like to sign him, but that is silly money. Cesar's on 47k a week and happy to be an impact sub. I actually didn't realise how good Cesar was, like, compared to Militao. Like, I really think Militao's great, but also, like, a bit of loyalty here. I think I'd be annoyed if we didn't start Cesar. I think I'd actually prefer to start Cesar and Militao. Like, a big part of this save for me is developing, like, the new gens and having our own, like, narrative of our own players. I think I've got more of an attachment to Cesar because we brought him in 2024 and we brought him through that. We actually had to develop him, didn't we? So I think I'm going to stick with him. If it wasn't him that was the... Unless we buy Militao and play him as a right back. Can you do inverted wing back? In which case, I'm all over it. Yes, but Twitter. I know. Rather than what might be, but now you've won UCL, just use players you want to use. Yeah, I agree. And do you know what? You know that I'm all over it. You know how you're all talking about how, like, we should sign him because it's fun. You know that I do this usually, right? We've signed Vinicius. When we signed Vinicius and put him on match highest earner, that was because we were like, we shouldn't do this, but we're going to do this. I'm all aboard the memes train. All aboard. We signed Allison for something very similar, didn't we? The question is now, do we use him as an inverted wing back? Is he better than Dodo at that? The previous deals had logic behind them. Yeah, they did. I don't think this has much... it doesn't have as much logic, does it? Play him as a striker. Like, if this wasn't... It's 80... It's a lot of... The wages is what worries me. It's not even the 89 million because the board are going to pay most of that, and it's sort of fine, isn't it? Genuinely, though, does he improve us as our inverted wing back? Because I feel like I don't think we know if we get great performances out of Dodo. Let's do a comparison. Lower dribbling, same first touch, better long shots, fairly important, I suppose. Better marking, which is good for defensively. But better passing, better tackling, worse technique, better anticipation, braver, better composure, same concentration, better decisions, worse flair. Dodo's got a lot of flair. Could Dodo be your winger? We don't really need a right winger is the issue, though, but potentially. Stop being a bottler and do it. Better leadership. Worse off the ball. Is that important for a wing back? I feel like it could be. Dodo does have a good name. Better positioning. Better teamwork. Worse vision. Better work rate. 6 inches taller. Same acceleration. Better agility. 1 worse pace. Better stamina. He is better. And, I mean, like, do you know when we said we wanted another centre-back? Like, Militao then is our backup centre-back. And we didn't really have a backup right-back. Oh, am I talking myself into this now? Attacking Dodo is better, but is he? Like, is Dodo better attacking-wise? I don't think he is by a lot. What's his shooting? What is, like, finishing is only 8 on Militao, maybe. Don't do it. Get him in the van. His mentals are better. It's a lot of money. Paul said yes. Mark says yes, and he's just subscribed. If 10 people subscribed and said yes, I'd do it. I'm joking. You don't need to do that. Just do it. It's Eder Militao. It is Eder Militao, isn't it? He might not say yes yet either. Maybe Militao can be made into that DLP role. I don't know if we... He probably could, to be fair. I don't think we need to, though, with the players that we've already got there. It's bad business. Oh, it's definitely bad business. Backup CB on 375k a week. But starting right back. But also starting right back, Rizza. Can Militao work as a right back without being good at crossing? Yeah, when you're inverted wing backs, I think. Guila guess. Because he's going to be an inverted wing back, not a wing back, I think you can. His crossing is actually better than a lot of players crossing anyway for wing backs. What's Dodo's crossing? 13. It's 10. It's not like it's all completely terrible either. Imagine all this for Militao to reject the contract. Yep. Probably. Bet Alisson will take a wage cut, which also takes the wages down. Ooh. Does anybody else have match highest earner, by the way? I assume not, because otherwise they would have matched Vinicius, right? Because he joined after. So I assume not, but should we see if Alisson takes a pay cut? No. Okay. Maybe after the window he does. Does Neymar take a wage cut for an extra year? Oh, he wants to be staff only. Okay, he's going to retire soon. Neymar's retiring soon. That's 135k goes off the wage budget. Stop. Yeah, that's like high end for most new gens. Exactly. The 10 crossing for sure. It's against club policies. No. There's no under 23s thing. It's just signed Brazilian players. In fact, it's for the club vision. Don't do it simple. First time here, is it? Is it your first time here? Logic doesn't do much. Compare Militao to Tassio, your backup centre-back. I mean, I'm not going to do that because it's going to be... I mean, it does... I mean, signing Militao definitely improves us, that's for sure. This is our other backup centre-back. He's a youngster, though, so it's a bit harsh. But, yeah, okay. I take your point on that. Let's see if he accepts first and then make a decision. Yeah, let's do that. 1 second, chat. All right, apologies. I'm back. 89 million for a 30-year-old, you nut bar. Yeah, that's me. Hello, welcome. He does have the stammer, he does. Okay, let's just see if he accepts and we'll make a decision. Let's do that. You won your first bit of silver in your Glory Hunter last night. It was the Europa League. Don't know how that was the first, but we move. I like it. Well done. Man City's Bailey talking to Porto. Is that Leon Bailey? Yes, we've got one. We've hooked one. We reined him in. We have changed Wellington Rodrigo to a Brazilian. This is why we wanted the Brazil job. Now, is he good enough to sign? Look, I've changed this Porto player from Portuguese to Brazilian. I don't think we're ever even going to use him. 89 million for Militao. Harry Maguire only signed for United for 14 million less. Just do it. True. 4 crossing now. We're not going to sign him either. Just we got one. We've got to catch them all. Exactly. That's the plan, right? Got to start just getting all these guys early then. Exactly. That's why I went through and basically did any that had partial Brazilian nationality and asked them if they wanted to become Brazilian. Yeah, it wasn't... Yeah, Maguire was like 80 million, wasn't he? So it's about the same, I think. Same money as Pogba. No one said that was overpriced, so I think we should get him. Get Militao. We've also got to look at these guys all change into Brazilian. William Jr. rejected it. I'm upset. Have you got a friendly versus Malvern or Hereford? No. Why not? Let's put one in. Let's play them after Villa. Let's play them here. We'll be in Stratford upon Avon. So, nearby teams? They're not nearby. Oh, it's on the 10th. We're not in. When are we there? Who's that? We're there on the 10th of July. Oh, I can't even see the... Oh, hang on. We're there now, are we? Oh, we're there until tomorrow. I see. Okay, we're playing Forest. They're an affiliate. Yeah. I just wanted to see whether... Is Hereford not an affiliate anymore? Or could we just not do that? Let's just do that. Go away. You go away. Yeah, all right. Let's go to Malvern. We'll play Malvern then. Bid for Bocao, which I think we're going to reject, even though I don't know how much game time he's going to get, but I think we reject it. Eric Montero. I wouldn't mind a fairly good bid for you with a buyback price. Should we do the same thing we did with Alison Daniel with you? Yeah. Reject that for Allison. They're up to about 13 million for Allison now. These guys have changed to Brazilian as well. Edson. Not very good. Now Brazilian though. Oromir. He's a striker. Not that good. I feel like I am letting these guys down here. You've decided to say Portuguese of you. Okay. Buyback and 40% back to you. I know we could have just made our money back if you... But I don't think he's ever going to be good enough. So we just wouldn't do it, would we, Green Gin, is the issue. Like, you can money launder basically that way. 11-7. Anyone good? Right, Malvern are in. We're going to play Malvern. We're going to go off to Malvern. Strike with three finishing. Yeah, good one. That's what you get when you get to a certain stage, though, isn't it? It's like all of these new gens have like... they're just missing part of the attributes that they need for positions, and then you can't really fit them into another position because they're so strange as players. That's good. You found no pressing forwards. Excellent work. All right, we've got some friendlies coming up, and I want to see how... I'd like to see... Are you still on... Oh, he's still on international duty. Annoying. I'd like to see how Brian did, for example. And Kid's on international duty as well. So all the players I want to see aren't even here. Oh, well. Oh, well. Are we doing this? I don't know if there was anybody else that we could sign, but are we really spending 90 mil and 375k? No! I need to delay it anyway, right? I need to delay it until Vinicius. I need to delay either way because Vinicius hasn't signed his new contract yet, and it says it will result in his wage increasing. I can delay, yeah. So I'll at least delay it, and I guess we'll kick the can down the road and talk about whether we're going to sign him then. I'll drop 1,000 bits if you cancel. That is tempting. That is tempting. You are, and I'll make sure you do, says Ollie. Oh, yeah, we need him to sign his new contract. Vinicius just happily signing his new contract, knowing that he's missing out on... He's going to miss out on 150k a week. Right, I'm fine with that. You can cancel. Okay, fair play. I'll gift a sub if you don't cancel. Come on, keep the offers coming. At the moment, I think 1,000 bits is beating one gifted sub, so... Let's see which pot wins. Well, I can turn it... Auction! 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 We've won 5-0 against Forest. Angelo, Gabriel, Leo, Angelo. This new contract will require top-level inception. I know. I need Pavi. He would make you do it. He would, absolutely, yeah. What about 2 gifted? 2 gifted is probably still doesn't beat 1,000 bits, I reckon. What is 1,000 bits in old money? Not really Regainer, no. I don't really rate opposition instructions that much. We need Ian. He would make you not do it. I mean, yeah, he would. Are we not at a stage where we should be paying players? It costs £10, I think. So I'll get about a majority of that, or $10. Yeah, I think you're about right. No, you won't be landing him. You can loan him though. Is this guy all right? This guy's actually not that bad. Is this our left winger, by the way? I mean, not quite, but he's not far off it, is he? I tend to just delegate them. Yeah. This guy's actually not terrible. 1,500 bits, £19.40. I mean, I think you guys need to work together. The yeses and the nos, you need to club together your offers. And we'll go with the biggest offer. Can I get FM23 through Game Pass? Yes. On full release, sorry, no. So on the 8th of November, it will be available through Game Pass, yes. Cow stays. You probably should. Even if we just keep in the Hertha 2 team, I actually think you probably should stay. You're right. Like, when we have cup games and we don't have players, which has happened, we should probably do that. We'll decline that. I don't want to talk about it. Has he been on loan before? Yeah, I think he's been on loan the whole time. I don't remember that man very much either. Because he's always been quite good, but I don't think he's ever had the potential. So we've never thought he's going to be amazing, even though he's pretty good. Like, he is actually probably a squad player. Like, a very deep squad player. I could ask the board to sign Marquinhos instead. I don't know if he's as good. I'm leaning towards 1,000 bits is Clay's Sunday dinner down the pub paid for. Exactly. I love just like blatantly like, come on, make me your best offer. Blatantly asking for the money. If it's not Militao, is it Ibanez? Ibanez is going to would cost probably as much, if not more. Obviously not the wages, but yeah. Is it outdoor weather seating? Weather. Is it outdoor seating weather? Sorry, I don't know why I got that such the wrong way round. It's okay. It might be later. I don't know. All right, so Cloaldo, who's probably our other backup centre-back, by the way, has gone to Paderborn, where I'm hoping it's going to be a regular starter. Looks pretty good. English 101, yeah. Or 109. Maths 109. I'll be pre-ordering FM23 this year. Really enjoyed my first full year. Yes, Beyond. Love that. Yeah. So if you pre-order now, you'll make sure you have access to the beta if you're on PC. If you are waiting for it, if you want to wait and get it on Game Pass, you can wait till the 8th of November. But if you pre-order before then, you can get it on, you can get the beta. Right, Vinicius has signed a new deal, which means we've actually made some wage budget available there. Our wage, like, he's just taken about a 50k pay cut. The 40k pay cut? I mean, it doesn't quite pay for 375k a week, does it? But we now could go and get Eder Militao if we wanted to. It won't go wrong, Links. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Oh, by the way, I might do, like, an affiliate link. Or I might not. I don't know. The affiliate links, like, they just feel a bit scummy. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but like, I don't think that I absolutely fine anybody who does them. But like saying, I don't like the whole like promoting them and like telling people about them all the time, saying, please buy it through me and I'll make money. So I don't know. I want it cheaper. I mean, you can definitely find it cheaper. Every creator and their dog has an affiliate link. So I guess like if you spend most of your time here, you can do it, and it doesn't cost me anything to do it, does it? I could do it, but I just haven't yet. So if you do want to support me and just you are going to pre-order it, I'll get one sorted at some point probably. Militao's wages are fine in comparison to the other guy you got from Real Madrid. You mean Vinicius? You mean Vinicius? I think his wages are all right. 235 for like probably the best Brazilian player. 235 now. Again, the board did most of that as well, didn't they? Or like, that was big money last year, to be fair. Shall we just do Militao? I think FM, or you always get like the most value out of a game. For a lot of people, that'll be the case. Like if you look at the hours you spend playing games. What are my hours this year, actually? Yes, you should just do it. What are my hours in FM this year? In my opinion, sack dodo. 1,898. So nearly like 1,900. We'll probably be looking at 2k hours. There's quite a lot in it. My Steam says 3.3k, but I think it's actually 2,100. That is a lot though, Stephen. Fair play. Like, what did I have in FM21 total? So I didn't have as much in FM21, 1,400. So I've already got more in FM22. FM20, 2,200 though. That was like lockdown, wasn't it? And 1,000 something in 18. 100-hour stream soon? Probably not, no. Do it, we're in the end game now anyway. I can't, exactly. Do you remember when we said the whole idea is to build a dynasty? Is that just not what we're doing now? Like by signing all of these guys? If Tassio's out, okay, 3 days, sign Militao. Tassio's injured, we need Militao. Leo, Martinelli, Marcelo, and Laudolino scored goals. We beat Villa 4-1 away. I like the name Alexandra Crespo. You half Brazilian? Why not? Half English? Not having that. I got about 500 hours out of the game each year. My most is FM15, 1,137, yeah. 1.3k for you this year. It's crucial to have Militao now. Not mentioning the fact that we could... yeah, we did concede to Villa as well, actually. That's not the Marcelo. No. That's a new gen Marcelo. New gen. Oops. Oh, Villa don't have a job. Don't have a manager. They do have a job. They've got a job going. This is Marcelo. He's a young centre-back. Even at 500 hours, it's less than 10p per hour. Yeah. Is that Crespo's son? Born in the same time he was playing for Chelsea. Oh, really? Yeah. I mean, he's playing for Villa, so probably not. But I'd love that to be a thing that happened more. I swear that can happen a little bit, right? Maybe in old FMs. I don't know about now. F1 music, yes. Hang on a minute. Okay. England appoint Irwin as manager. England have appointed a new gen. I think it can happen. I remember seeing it happening. And it was whilst everybody... It was on a few... He is Portuguese, yeah. That's true. It was a few years ago. And everyone was saying, no, it can't happen. I was like, but it can. It's on my game. I've got an example of it. So... I don't know. It's a weird one. I don't know exactly what can happen and what can't happen anymore. Reject that for Bocao. England have got a new gen manager called Greg Irwin, who's terrible. It's his first job. What have they done? First non-playing role was as England manager. This guy's just like... I'll be manager. It's Mike Bassett. What? Just... What have they done? He's gone from a paper round to England manager. And the Brazilian FA kept saying no to me. But England will appoint this. Also, England offered me the job. And then instead, I said no, went to Brazil, and they've given this guy the job. He even likes 4-4-2, direct playing football. This guy doesn't... That is not a football manager. What? What? How much are they giving him? Can I see his contract? I can't see his contract because I can only see I can offer him a Brazil job. I want to see how much money he's on. Why can't I see his contract? Greg Irwin. That's it. Hired as England manager. That's it. Straight in. Done nothing else. Biography. Not very long. Born in Winsford. 1982. England manager. Brilliant. He's paying them. He's had his press conference at Wembley. Must have been one hell of an interview. Doesn't want to join me. Doesn't want to join me at Brazil. What? Greg Irwin? They just signed someone off the street. Someone sounds jealous. Yeah. Talked about spoons with the boys. Yeah. Beer and a burger. What is going on at England? Greg Irwin. In Greg we trust. What does he prefer? 4-4-2. Yeah, and if you're not going to play 4-4-2, what do you like playing then? 4-4-2. Okay, right, okay. Just 4-4-2, is it? I like it. He's won a competition. Is it Claude Puel in yours? Amazing. He's replaced, by the way. He's replaced Carlos Carvajal. That's who he's replaced. Southgate, Carvajal, Greg Irwin. It's the natural progression. It's what everyone expected. I love it. I love Football Manager, man. I love Football Manager. What is going on there? Tends not to use subs. Doesn't use subs. Doesn't fancy it. Doesn't bother. Tends not to use substitutions or tends not to use player marking. Don't worry about marking. I can't see his wages because I've got the Brazil job. I can't click on his contract. Like, I can only offer him a Brazil job and things. It's annoying. There's no other way I can do it, right? Vertical tiki-taka in a 4-4-2. Yep. Yeah, exactly, James. Makes no sense. Southgate regen. Wow. That needs to be turned into some type of clip or something, doesn't it? Respect Carlos Carvajal. Yep. Do you even get wages? Yeah, you do, because I'm getting... If I look at my profile, I am getting... Can I see my contract? I can't see my Brazil contract. When I got the job, I was on... I think I'm on about 50k a week for Brazil. I think I'm getting paid more for Brazil than I am for Hertha. You do not mark in a 4-4-2 direct. Tends not to make subs or use early tactical changes, so does nothing. This man does nothing. Add new unemployed manager and look through that profile. Nah, I'm not gonna add a new manager. I know what you mean. Then you can look at his thing and stuff, but I'm not. Nah. You got like 40 something, I think, because England offered almost twice as much. I think it was 53, Maureen, if I remember. But yeah, around that, right? Neymar out for 3 weeks. But Militao in then. Man uses FM stats. That is amazing. Let me take a screenshot because I'll maybe like do a little video of me finding that out. Greg. We love Greg Irwin here. If he was born in Clandau, I'm going to lose it. I know he's English. Born in oh yeah, we've established he was born in Winsford. He has a preference to be a manager in his next role. Is he happy? Has no opinion of me. Did he win a competition? He doesn't even have a Continental A, yeah. No long-term plans, probably safest. Yeah. Yeah. We've sold 19,000. How many did we sell last year? Does it say? Expect to sell 25,000. That's pretty good, isn't it? Win from Winsford. That's why you hire him. Guarantees wins. He's never heard of the Bundesliga, no. He doesn't follow football. Check this lad out. What's going on? Is that the England job? Peter Ramage was the England manager. Is that right? Dyche, Ancelotti, Puel. That is mad. Peter Ramage was the England boss in Ryan's save. Adriel injured. Sign Militao, I reckon. Can we afford this? Already, I don't think our finances are going to be amazing. Like, if they're going to be 131 million on the projection, that's going to go to 50 million. Yeah, Sergio Ramos, I saw that. That was unbelievable. I love it. I love it. Shall we sign Militao? Like, let's be honest here. I'm going to sign him, aren't I? Let's be honest. I've done it. What a silly transfer. But do you know what? We've got, what, a month until FM23? Let's do it. He is probably the highest rep player, I think, that we might have signed. Because I think his rep is so high at the moment. I learned a while ago there's no talking you out of things. I reckon I got talked into that, you know. There was a point where we talked about Cesar. That is really good. When we talked about Cesar, I was like, I'm not doing this because I'm not Thank you for the gifted sub, Stephen. I love how quickly you had that ready to go. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you. You didn't have to do that. Blaming chat. I am blaming chat, yeah. Because when I said I didn't want to leave Cesar out of the team, I was ready to just cancel it. Then I saw that he could play right back. And I thought, could be a perfect replacement for Morato. Morato left when? 2026. He's now at Barcelona, by the way. He's had 2 spells with us. He is good, but was really bad for us, weirdly. Oh, Ren! Here's 500. I'm sad. Ren, thank you for the 500, buddy. I appreciate you, dude. You didn't have to do that either. You hated Cesar a few years ago. He was a turkey for a bit. I think he's good now, though. He won us the Champions League. Thank you, Ren. I appreciate it, dude. A- signing. Exactly, look. We need to get him training as a right inverted wing back on the right. Which is definitely not where he should be playing, but there we go. Although shirt sales. Exactly. Did it say about his shirt sales? No, but I'm sure there will be a lot. We need to make sure he's registered. I did also set it so it extended my sub for 6 months to make them. Oh, nice one, Stephen. I didn't pop up, but thank you, dude. Smart from you. If you pay for your subs now, even if you're planning to stay subs, sorry. If you do it in September, you get it cheaper overall. So it's good investment. Obviously, you don't, if you're not planning to stay subs, then fair enough. But there, it is September. You get money off now. Let's give him a number. What number should Militao take? 3? What number does he wear? I feel like he would wear a 3. Or we could give that to Fabinho, who actually wears 3, right? I think it'll pop up when the normal time does it. Yeah, that might be it. Fair play. I'm not going to do them yet. I might change the numbers around when we do the actual numbers. He has 3. I thought he did have 3 or something, right? For some reason that sort of fit. He might not, though. Okay, Pokal round. Pray for farmers. Pray for farmers. He's number 3. There you go then. Arnold Schweiler. I'm not going to do all of this. We've got Victoria 1889, who are from Central Europe. I'm going to assume Germany. Whereabouts are they actually? Berlin. Okay, they didn't have to go far. They're not their kits. Oh, no, they are. I made somebody a thumbnail for these. Victoria Berlin. I know who these are. I was going to say they're not their kits because I recognise them because I made a thumbnail with them with this badge and this team, Victoria Berlin. Militao is 3 for Real Madrid and 14 for Brazil. There you go. Is Ronaldo the Sui King? I don't know what you want me to say to that. What do you think is the most iconic football celebration? Ellen White's. That one. It's the best. It's the best. Good one. That really didn't work though, did it, Lingardinho? Good one though. Those second and third kits are different gravy. They are nice, aren't they? That's why I sort of recognise them there. You miss her already, yeah. How you doing, Dan? Welcome in, buddy. Hope you're good. J. Philippe, thank you for the follow. Watching the days go by. We've splashed out on our record transfer. Do you know what? It was worth it. I was going to say Robbie Keane in the cartwheel and the... Robbie, that was amazing. I used to love doing... That was my favourite one to do. Roger Miller. Who was the... When you watch like the iconic ones, there's a load in there. There's some really good ones. The knee slides, yeah. Tardelli, absolutely. Tardelli's amazing. Gaza dentist chair. Yeah. National hero, yeah, defo. They're like football celebrations are a real thing. Like I love like a celebration and a textbook celebration. I love it. I love it like when they do like doing a go-to. It's such a flex, isn't it? Having a go-to celebration. Except for like when you're not a very good player and you have a go-to celebration, you just never get to do it. I think of who's the Palace striker that I'm thinking of that does like the specific celebration then just doesn't really score much. Vardy, yeah. Martins in the backflips. Not Benteke. Mateta's one. Like, look for Mateta's celebration and then he just, like, doesn't really score much. Icelandic team that's famous for their celebration, yeah. It's like the... Like little things like that, like little superficial things about football, really cool. No Mateta slander. I don't think he's terrible. No, he loves the corner flag. Exactly. I like the Romanians at was it the World Cup with their blonde bleached hair? Like, I love little things like that. Crouch's robot. I think Crouch regretted the robot. I think Crouch was like, I'm going to be stuck doing this now, and I don't think it's my best look. Oh yeah, the Shabalala one was good. Meet you in his ear cup. Yeah, that's cool, isn't it? Like I like Suarez's, you know, like when he used to like kiss his wrist and then like that thing. Because he scored so many goals and did that so many times. We've beaten Malvern 22-0. Did Militao score? Militao got a hat right, confirmed. Confirmed, he's cracked. He scored a 3-minute hat trick. He didn't do anything else for the rest of the game, but he scored a 3-minute hat trick at a Militao. What a weird game. Why did he score a 3-minute hat trick? Al Pistolero, yes, exactly. Did the robot acceleration when you're already getting bashed for not moving well was not a great move. It was weird, wasn't it? It was fun though. Your man who didn't cut his hair till he scored, and then when he did after like 3 years, he cut it on the pitch. Yeah, who was that? I remember that, yeah. No one has said Shearer yet. Yeah, Shearer's very simple. Very effective. Absolutely. Hat trick for number 3. Hey, how you doing, RC? Hope you're good, my friend. Welcome in. Welcome in. I'm glad you took the time to pop in. Welcome. 3 of the best. He's made them pay. Eder Militao. Let's have a look at how he looks in our squad then. Let's pop him in as a right wing back. Don't think he's going to have a lot of stars there. It's a bit of a flex though to buy Eder Militao and then play him right back. Oh, Jonas Gutierrez. Yeah, that was cool. The Holgies. Oh, is it Tom Huddleston, was it? Did he do the hair thing? I feel like he did. He had like, yeah. Jimmy Bullards was great, yeah. Not many of us lived through Shearer in the 90s. Shut up, Will. Valid. Good. I guess we'll start him here for now. And then because he's on international duty anyway. All right, I think we're done with business, though, because we've not got a lot of money left, as in we've got no money left. If the board are upset with me now, by the way, and they're going to be, the board are going to be like, you're way over the wage budget, mate. What are you doing? You're over the wage. You did that, board. I was going to say, if they were disappointed with the finances, that would have been annoying. Yeah, Michu was cool, wasn't it, Raymundo? I love how Michu was Haaland's favourite player. So weird, but so cool. Oh no, my coffee. It's quite cold. This whole operation was your idea. PSG in for Angelo. That's mad, by the way. No interest in joining PSG. Madness. They keep doing these really structured deals for Eric Montero. Just offer me 2.5 and be done with it, please. Really? Right? I've never heard that story. All right, let's announce Militao. We've announced Militao. That was Erdegaard. What was Erdegaard? Either way. Either way. Lloyd Doyley is a lovely guy, is he? Nice. Good insight. Oh, the Michu. Was it? No, I swear. I don't know. Either way. Either way. Oh, he's your assistant manager now. That's cool. I don't know why I'm looking at transfers. We really can't do much else now. Let's get ourselves up to... We've got the Super Cup in a few days against Bayer Leverkusen. So let's go and do that. And we can... I mean, we're going to be missing all of our international duty players anyway. But Militao can play. So that's exciting. Let's go and do that. Haaland said he watched videos of Vardy, did he? Okay. My friend used to live on the same street as Lloyd Doyley. Just a normal guy living in a terrace house in Watford. Lovely fella. Lovely. I swear Haaland mentioned Michu, but maybe he didn't. Haaland said his favourite players were CR7, Ibra and Michu. Cool. More bids. Napoli are in for Aston South for 39 million. We sort of said no to him because of his crossing. He is good. Napoli for 39 million is a lot, though. Angelo, not even interested in Real Madrid. This is great. Did you ever hear about what the Dundee manager did last year in order to keep his up for the fight? Said he would sit naked at home, no heating or electricity for a week. They still went down. I did not see that, and that is mental. You just got FM'd in a Champions League semi-final. Yikes. I'm sorry for your loss. Sorry. I mean, you got a perfect name for that. I'm sorry, note. We've won against Telstar. Bocau out to 5 to 6 weeks. Oh. And Angelo out for 2 weeks. Annoying. I know the feeling. I know the feeling very well about losing in the Champions League semi-final. I've lost in way too many Champions League semi-finals this year now. Way too many. Just from that one stream. If you get the sack, I'll be fuming. Were they expecting you to win it? Sorry. That's a bit scary. If so. Brazil under 23s have qualified. Annoying. They are actually going through. Who are they? Who's playing for the under 23s? I'd like to see their team. They've won 9-0 in their latest game against USA under 23s. They've got a load of our players, look. Kid scored 5. All right, I'm glad we kept Kid. I think he's great. I know he's only got like 8 finishing, but 7 finishing. He scored 5 there. These under 23s are mental. He's our player, isn't he? Geronimo. He plays for us as well. Should we have him? Is he good? He's actually not terrible. Did you? I did. Yeah, this is... Are they playing the overload? I did. I put the... remember we said for Brazil, we'll just use the overload. They're using the overload at the Olympics, look. And they're scoring... They've won 9-0. I said for Brazil, we'll just go with the 3 strikers. This... Our player. Who's this? We should sign this guy. He's all right. He's worth 53 mil, though. Gersimar Maximiliano. He looks quite good. He would cost 27 mil. I mean, we're not going to sign him now, but for the future, does he have a release clause? I don't know if he's ever going to be good enough, but he looks pretty good for now at 21. Anyway, how is Emerson under 23? What do you mean? Oh, it's not. You get some over players, don't you? I imagine they're over 23 players. You get, because it's the Olympics, sorry. You get a couple, don't you? So Ibanez and Emerson Royale are there, 2 of them for some reason. I mean, overload with current team would be unbelievable. It really would. We'd win the league so easily, but I think we stick to our morals and play Ginga. That's our player as well, isn't it? That's our junior playing. So literally, like, why does this take so long? Out of this team, 1, 2, 3... That's ours. 4. He used to play for us. 5, 6. 6 of the starters are ours, and they won 9-0. Then you got Brian on the bench. Netinho used to play for us. Adriel's on the bench. Who's that guy? Doesn't have a name. Yeah, they're doing quite well in the Olympics. I think they might win the Olympics, annoyingly, which means we don't get our players back, though. Yeah, 40 shots. Beat the US 9-0 for calling it soccer. Exactly that. Exactly, Beyond. I think we're going to stick with the Ginga. It's obviously like... It's definitely not... It's not a broken tactic, but it's an effective tactic if you get the right players. And we've built to have the right players, haven't we? So... 24 goals in 3 games. Go on the boys. Sven. Thank you for the follow. Villa make Kid offer. They saw him score 5 goals. Oh! I didn't mean to do that. But now they've bid 30 mil for him. Do we need to have a conversation about this? That is nice, but no. That is quite a good bid now. Every kid has his price. I don't know if I'd be going around saying that. Thought you were about to sing about Sven-Goran Eriksson. I mean, yeah. He scored 5. He doesn't want to go anyways. That's because he's not transfer listed anymore. Like, there isn't any replacements, is there? Next season will be more if you play him on the left wing. True. I reckon you can get 40. Shall I reject this then an offer for 40, or should I just wait? It's not enough. Yeah, you're probably right. It's just because we were getting a bids of 20 that yesterday we were considering bids of 20. Just wait. Shall I offer him or wait? When Brazil went to the 2016 Olympics, they took Weatherton, Neymar and Felipe Anderson. Yeah, there you go. You take 3. It's like when Great Britain went to the Olympics and Craig Bellamy played and Aaron Ramsey. And Sturridge played in that tournament as well. I went to one of those games against South Korea. I think it's the game they went out, actually. They lost on penalties. Yeah, and Ryan Giggs. Mental. Shall I offer him or just wait this? Inedible Kiwi. Thank you for the follow, dude. He would be very interested, so I don't think he'd be upset if I offered him out. I'm just going to see if anyone offers 40. I don't think they will. Another bid for Allison. We're up to 16 mil. That's the one he wanted to go to, by the way. I wonder if he'll talk to us about that. He might do. Clearly your fault for the loss. Kat went as well, so I blame her. Jolson, can you just sort this out, please? Jolson doing little meetings. Oh, good stuff, Jolson. Yeah, can we not talk about gigs unless it's about his poems? Yes. That's absolutely fine. A true pensman. Just remove it. What, the asking price? Oh, yeah. I mean, he's dropped it anyway. So I could probably leave it now. These guys still being interested. Does that mean they're interested at 40 million? So tell you what, if we did get big bids, I would think about it. We are title favourites for next year, which I assume is expected because we've won it the past 2 seasons. It's then Bayern, then Dortmund, Leipzig. Where are Mainz? 33-1 Mainz. Considering the season finished like this last year, I guess they were 4th. Wolfsburg finished above them. Dynasty. Exactly, James. Exactly. A lyrical wordsmith. One of the greats. A true pensman. Honestly, that poem. Christ. Ugh. Makes me shudder. Do Dortmund still have Sesko? Good question, actually. Ooh. That's annoying. That is our starting left winger. We need to keep Kid. You know, when we talk about Kid being the backup left winger, he now needs to start because 5 to 7 weeks, Welton Costin has fractured his lower arm. Play through it. He'll be like orange injured though, won't he? There's no point. Like 5 weeks is how many games? Like 1, 2, 3. I think we'll be all right, right? There is point. He can train. Militao can play there. Do you actually think we should do this? Where protective equipment, estimated cost in order to take part in light training and matches. Would you actually do play through it? Is there any other downside? Yeah, it will be fine. I was just going to say, like, let him recover. I often play through it. Like, seeing a specialist is probably better. Would be best for his long-term health, it says. Who needs an arm in football? Yeah, fair. Downside, he can't do double training. With the arm and with the jaw, I let them play. Does it? He'll be orange injured though, right? Forget his long-term health. I feel like he's quite important though. I quite think his long-term health is quite important. It's 5 weeks. Like, how many games does he actually miss? If we go down these, you can see, right? Oh, I can't see until I choose an option. His fitness will be lower. I don't really think... I think I'd rather give other people... He'll miss Bayern. Can always give him a rest at some point. I mean, we could do this anyway and then just not play him, except for Bayern, for example. It's a bit of a debate, actually. All right, let's do play through injury. Let's see what happens. Get your cast on, mate. I think specialist is probably the smart choice, but we don't make smart choices on this save, do we? We've shown that enough. Plenty of times. He doesn't need his arm anyway. What if I want him to take throw-ins? Didn't think of that, did you? I don't. That's not the point. Probably take him out the friendly team. Good point. But Super Cup next anyway. So we won't have it. It's not a friendly. And then it's the cup game anyway. So I think we're done with friendlies, right? No offers for Kid at 40 million. So that's fine. Squad numbers. Please put him on throw-ins. Yeah. Let's do numbers. Gabriel 6. Cesar 5. Shout. Who have I got given 4 to? Bruno. Who's got 8? Angelo. Jolson wants 3. I think we should give Jolson 3 now, actually. He does play left back. Play him in the Super Cup, want to win every trophy, yeah. Should we give Militao 3 or should we give Militao 4 and change Bruno? We could give Militao 2 and change Dodo. Because he's going to play right wing back. Does Dodo like 2? I'm going to give 2 to Militao and give Dodo a different number. I don't know why I've gone off Dodo so much. Seems a bit harsh. What do we give to Fabinho? Do we give him 8? I can't change. No. Yeah, let's give him 8. No, we'll give... I can't really change Bruno, can I? I can't change Bruno at this stage, surely. He's too much of a legend at the club to change him. Let's just give him 18. And then, yeah. Brian wants 11. You can have 21. Kid, you can have 19. And we're going to give... We're going to do that. Right here on my own. I'm playing with Cuavelli in France, and all numbers apart from goalkeeper are numbered 70 to 99. I like it. I like it. I like doing fun things. Yeah, Sesko, by the way, is still at Dortmund. Hey, Kokota! Thanks for gifting 5. What a man. Thank you, buddy. That was very kind. Unnecessarily kind. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. Gifting subs to Pringle, to Jammy, to Nerden, Blanco, and Buzaki. Or Buzakiami. Buzakiami. Thank you, dude. Get the... You know what to do, chat. Get the Trent assists emote into the chat for the gifted subs. Where's Scat Singing? Did it not play? Did the Scat Singing not play? I've got the sound down quite low, so I don't know why. If it didn't, I'm sorry. Or did I just not sing along with it? Is that weird? The sub sound didn't play. That's weird. Oh yeah, it looks greyed out, but I don't know why. I blame Ollie. It didn't play at all. They're not muted, so I don't know why. I don't know the answer. Oh, it might be because my headphones are plugged in or something like that. Refund, please. If I unplug this, this might mud my sound, but tell me. Now, let me try replaying it. There you go. Crisis averted. There you go. Don't have to refund them anymore, Kokota. IT specialist. You know what I did? I pulled this cable out and it worked. Gil, good in training. Good. Well then, Leo, good in training, and Jonathan from church as well. Good stuff. Neymar, not as good, mate. Can you make it up, please? The cable guy, that's me. That's whacked my glasses there. That's me. All right, we've got a game. Bayer Leverkusen tomorrow. Another bid coming in. All bids for Bockow. No. IT and scatting is my specialty. Yeah. Danilo. Oh, God, I'm going to get these now, aren't I? They deserve a call-up. Danilo used to play for us and he was rubbish. Doesn't help his reputation. All right, we're playing at home for this as well, which is cool. Is Jonathan from church friends with Greg Irwin by any chance? He must be. Surely. Must be. Did anybody clip anything from the Greg Irwin moments as well? Because if not, can somebody let me know what time of the stream was that? When did that happen? If anyone wants to work it out for me, then I can turn it into something maybe. I feel like it's a video that Twitter needs to see. Greg Irwin being appointed. Public announcement. I ate too many meatballs. Now my tummy hurts. Can happen. Can happen. Have a nice lie down. You'll feel better. It's fine. Is Coway the only guy in the second team? Yeah, I think he might be. I didn't, but it was a great moment of the stream. It was. It was, wasn't it? Did someone just say against modern football? Squad numbers against modern football. All right, Duchamp. Chill, mate. Couldn't care less. Clooney loves it, though. I love those messages. I want more of those next year as well. You had 3 chocolate hobnobs for breakfast. I've had coffee so far. 2 of them. Bid for Geronimo Campos from Dortmund.
Follow me.
This is the guy that's scoring goals for Brazil under-23s in the Olympics currently. Or he's playing up front for them. He's really not that bad. Oh, this guy's in the Brazil second team. There's 3 players in the Brazil B team. I should probably not bother with putting him in there. Let's put him in the under-23s. He's not involved in a transfer. What do you mean? He's quite good. Shall I bring him into the squad? You're making donuts. Yeah, I saw. Nice. Went to trim my beard and have a shower. What have I missed anything? Can't remember. Probably. You had a crisp sandwich. Haven't had one in ages and I loved it. For breakfast, Pringle. Although, maybe it's not breakfast for you. I'm going to reject that. I think we keep him. He's 6'1" as well. He's really not that bad. Let's move into our squad. Keep him around. Use him a little bit. Erwin timestamp is in the Discord. You are the real OG. Thank you, Dan. Might and Magic. How you doing, dude? Welcome. Good morning. Top player odds. We've got 3 in there. Costin, Gill, Leo. But Joshua Kimmich is now the favourite. Under 23s have won 7-2. Kid scored another hat-trick. Is Kid just weirdly good? He's got 7 finishing, but he scored 5 in the last game and 3 in this game. I imagine he's easily the top goal scorer, right? Where's the... Can I click on the Olympics? Why can't I click on the actual Olympics? Olympics. He's got 9. Then it's Asen Sao, who... Has he gone to Napoli yet? Not yet. Then it's Eduardo Silva, who's also our player out on loan. Actual wonder kid. Good. Good. He's got 9 goals. They're in the semis. It's annoying because it means that they're not coming back yet. The final's on the, what, 5th was it? So it's before the first league game. Crisp sandwiches are good. They are nice, to be fair. Just about to fire up a new save. It's 1860 Munich. Try to get promoted. Dominate Bayern may take a few months. Yeah, it might do. It's a long old grind, but Bundesliga is fun. Obviously starting in, is it 3rd division for them? Might take a while. Leonardo linked with Leipzig. Yeah. He's always back and forth between Bundesliga. Liverpool have him transfer listed, don't they? Thanks for that. Thales Magno used to play for us. We know who he is. We loaned him, didn't we, Magno? And then he got recalled, I think. Yeah, Kaiserslautern also fun to do. All right, we've got a game. We are playing Bayer Leverkusen in the German Super Cup. Let's do a quick pick for now and just see what we are working with. We've got Militao. Gabriel is a bit tired, but I think I'm going to still start him. Dodo, start right back. Yeah, we could have done 365 for this. Oh, was that a Brazil one, was it? Fair. Now, Kunagato can't play anyway because he's on international duty. I mean, we can't play anyone. We've got a grayed out player on our bench. Who goes onto our bench instead of these guys then? Geronimo can't. He's away. Let's put Cowaway on our bench then. We talked about how he's all right. Mobile tax is it. I mean, if a different mod wants to do it. Frenchinho Jr. in tears. I know he could have made the bench there, couldn't he? Let's pick this. Who is going to play where? Because Costin's injured with his arm. I mean, should we play him? He's fully fit. Let's play him with his bad arm. Oh, broken arm. I don't think you just call it a bad arm, do you? Lord is nearly dead. He is, yes. Jolson is also knackered. Should we do Pereira? Alisson, Dodo, Militao, Gabriel, Pereira, Fabinho, Leo, Gil, Costin, Vinicius, Martinelli. Where? And is Angelo here? Injured. Why is Jolson playing in the under-23s? I don't know, actually. That's weird, because I definitely didn't do that. He's not. Oh, it's until he's match fit. He's been made available there until he's match fit. So has Neymar. I must have set to be they're available until they're match fit then. I might get rid of that now, though. Lordolino can still play in there. Do you know, I don't even think we need Lordolino to play in there now, do we? It's ones that don't make the entire squad that we need to be able to be being available. Bocao can. I mean, Angelo, no. Can someone replace Lord on the bench? Possibly. We'll have a look. Who is anyone who stands out on this list? Let's get rid of unavailable ones. And how is Lazaro still here? Oh no, it's a different one. I was going to say we did sell the other one, right? Fog's actually not terrible, but is German. Montero's not bad. That's about it. Harsh. You're also injured is the reason. You are good though. I guess just put in Eric Montero on there. Let's put Eric Montero on there. He's actually not awful either. Look. Is useful. Okay. That's our team for today. We are playing 8. Oh, we can actually pick another one. For Christ's sake. Right. Call me what you want. Juicy almond. Just clicked your whole squad's Brazilian. It is Smite Magic, yes. Let's put Cock on the bench then. Or Wendell. Is he actually any good? He's really bad. Really bad. Is Brazilian though. João Diogo? Oh, João Diogo. He's alright. Let's put João Diogo on the bench. Instead of Turhan Cock. Alright. I'm guessing Bundesliga doesn't have strict nationality rules. No, it doesn't, Burial. Which is why we chose to do this in the Bundesliga. Also number these guys. Fine. Alright, first game of season number 8. Champions League holders starting their new season. Bundesliga holders. Can we start with another bit of silverware? There is the Leverkusen team. Luca Netz. Get revenge on them. We must have lost to them last time. I love a revenge team talk. There's our lineup. New player in there is Eder Militao. Fabinho making his proper debut as well. Super Cup holders as well. This is true. We beat Bayern 3-0 last year in this, didn't we? Here we go. We're underway. Couple of changes, like Pereira coming in. So we've rotated a little bit. And all of our under-20, all of our Olympics players aren't here, are they? They're at the Olympics, winning games 8-0 and stuff. Free ball, Martinelli flicked on. Back to the keeper. Trying to figure out how you afforded Martinelli, Vinicius and Neymar. We're in season 8, Burial. So, have you played FM? I don't think it's that much of a stretch, is it? We are Champions League holders. We are Bundesliga winners 2 seasons in a row. Welton Costin scores. Should we... I should do a little samba. Exactly, and Bundesliga is really rich. Yep. You get big money. He does have a bad arm, but he didn't need his arm for this one. He smashes it in. 1-0. Come on. All right, you were right. Already, you were right to play him through his bad arm. That's why we call a fractured arm a bad arm. Martinelli hits the post. Close. Never played in the Bundesliga. I recommend it. It's good. Is that Alessandro Martinez for... yeah, he looks quite small. I reckon it is. Dodo with the interception. You wouldn't get that with Militao. Maybe not. Maybe you would, though. Allison boots it long. We've got it. Leo. Through ball for Vinicius, who shoots. Weird goalkeeping. It was a weird shot. I think goal sound effects would be really good. I think little things like that too, actually. Has he actually got a cast on in the match engine? He's got long sleeves, so you can't tell. Oh, no, that's not him. Wait. Does he actually? I think there is. We've scored, by the way. I think he has got a little blue thing on his arm. Can I see this from the other angle? If I go sideline, reversed. That's not reversed. I think he might do, yeah. I zoomed in. I can't quite see it from here. It's on this arm. He does, look. You can see the blue. He's got... He actually does have a cast on. That's the most... Mobile Twitch does have its advantages, yeah. We don't care about goals. We care about protective equipment realism. That's the most... He does. Did you see it there? Go back. Go back. I swear he put his arm up there. Where did it go? Hang on a minute. He did do that. Why can I not? It doesn't. The frames don't capture the arm up. Other arm. There. Stop it. Enhance. 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 Right at the bottom there, look. He does. Broken lower arm. Confirmed. Now, who scored our goal? Did Militao score a debut goal and we've missed it because I was looking at Costin's arm? Our record signing has just scored a goal and we were looking at our winger's arm. Oh, dear me. Get in! Focusing on the important things. As always. As always. We're now watching from this side. We've now taken up a seat in the stand, apparently. We now sit here. We're not the manager anymore. We're sitting here. Let's watch the rest of the game from here. It's the little details that make all the difference. Exactly. I was very surprised to see that it was actually in there. I don't know what that says about our feelings about the match engine, but I was surprised that that was actually a thing. They're on the bench here. They've got it back. I mean, we are scanning along the... It's not really a seat in the stands when we're just scanning along the side of the pitch here, aren't we? Great goal. Great goal, that. Yeah, not the manager anymore, as if the previous angle was the manager angle. Yeah. True. Very true. Great goal from them. All right, let's go back. It's making me feel a bit sick. Graphics engine is now immune from any criticism. If any of you put on that wish list, then that you want a graphics engine update, the match engine needs to be improved. I think you need to go and delete it now. Because did you see he had an arm cast on? Dugout view would be really good. I agree. I think they should. Let me do subs. Gil is knackered, so we'll do... I haven't really got strikers to bring on either, have we? Let's do Neymar on and we can do a bit of moving them around here, can't we? Leo goes right wing and Neymar goes there. Let's do that. Leo right, Neymar 10. Yeah, exactly. That's what I did. Without actually showing you what I did there. Vinicius hits the post. Gender loves you more than you will know. Pereira 6.3. Has Pereira ever actually played good except for when he scores loads of goals? Is that 2 subs so far, right? Let's bring Jolson on because he was just a bit tired. I'm going to bring Tassio on for his debut. I know it's only 2-1, but we're going to do that. The engine also does face masks when they play with that as well, do they? That's good. I just send them to a specialist usually and just cop for it a bit. So yeah, it's good to know that they actually have that in there though. Maybe a viewpoint from a specific player F1 style. Yeah, like player cam. Player cam was weird. Wasted so many matches watching player cam of players that didn't really do much. But sometimes it'd be great. Like, there's that really good footage of like a Zidane player cam from, I think it's one of the, maybe one of the, was it the France final or something? One of them. And it's really cool. Leo's going to win a pen. He's going to get a cross in instead. Gets the cross in. There's Costin. Jolson. You should score there, probably. Osman would be correctly modelled then, yeah. Has he even played well, even when he played well? Yeah, yeah. Martinelli scores. He's offside. I mean, like, it's like few and far between. And, like, is his rating just massively enhanced because he scores or something? I don't know. If a player has injections, we should see a plaster. I don't think we could be able to zoom in. I mean, there's a good shot. Look, you can see his thing there. Look, his little hand thing, like his little Suarez wrist thing. I don't know if we'd be able to zoom in enough. There's not enough pixels to zoom in enough to see a plaster. He was offside. 5 to play. Will we finish this off? Very tired is Welton Costin now. We're going to bring him off for... I can't. All right. I've done all 3 subs, haven't I? He's knackered with his bad arm. We've won it. It's another trophy. Here we'll be able to see his arm, his wrist as well. We are going to lift the trophy. Who is that guy? Fabinho, I assume. Yeah. I'd like to see this, like, keep improving this, make this as, like, loads of little bits like this would be cool. Or like when you lose a game, them being like distraught on the pitch at the end, or like you could see, like, you know, when a game finishes, they go and like do all the stuff and go into the crowd and stuff. Maybe a bit of that. That'd be cool. A bus tour, that would actually be really cool. Maybe not what one person doing a it used to always be the keeper, didn't it? Doing a cartwheel. Why does someone have to do a cartwheel here? Can we get rid of it? I don't think they'd be doing cartwheels. Right, we've won another trophy. We are inevitable. Seeing someone cry is the FM improvement I want to see. Exactly. Militao scores on his debut as well. Worth the money. Already won us a trophy. Bocau bids. Reject. Different places around the stadium depending which stadium you win it at. Yeah, yeah, also true. Like Wembley up in the stands would be cool, wouldn't it? Want to see them zoom in on young fans crying in the crowd? Absolutely. We've won the Super Cup. Nice. 1 million. That. Do you know what? That basically pays for Militao anyway, doesn't it? Like, what are we worrying about? Paying 89 million and £375,000 a week. We just got $1 million for winning the German Super Cup. Still, my keeper's eggs make him demotivated. I read that before reading your first message, Burial. You did say, I want to meet the players at the hotel breakfast on the day of the Champions League final. Get it done, SI. Just stealing your keeper's egg sounds very Dwight Schrute. I want to see them... I've read that one. Zoom in on the people crying. Only 100 more Super Cups and we've made the money back. True. We've won it again. 2 in a row. Militao scored. Fabinho and Tassio made their debut. Consecutive. Nice. Back-to-back is what they call us. Militao was superb. 8.1. Worth the money. Well worth the money. We've got 5 days now. We play the Pokal first round. And then we should be getting our... Oh, look. I think our league game got moved back, did it? No, maybe not. We've then got the Olympics players back, and then we play the European Super Cup. Let's see what we can do. If you throw a water bottle, you get an email saying the board have had to pay for damages to the dressing room. Yeah, I like that. I don't know how much damage you're going to do, though, for the water bottle, though, right? I want to see the manager wait in the car park like Jose. I tell you what I really do want. I would like to see WWE SmackDown 2 cutscenes. But you know the cutscenes and the backstage cutscenes on SmackDown 2. Bring them to FM. And I'm being serious. They were the best part about the game. I'm being serious. I want to see like unknown people getting beaten up in the parking lot. And you have to work out who it is. We need realistic water bottle physics. True. All right. Let's move over here. Did Pav score? He did. Pav has scored on his Hamburg debut. In a 2-2 draw. He also got injured. And I assume went off. 6.4. It wasn't a great performance. What injuries he picked up? Wrist ligaments. He's out for a day. I think he'll be all right. We need tifos. Yeah, tifos actually be cool, wouldn't they? At Cork, we took our chairman to the car park for a chat after he sold our best player. Nice. Fair play. When you're in the dressing room, you can actually see yourself and not just the screen with the line. Yeah. Little, like... These things are possible, aren't they? They're not actually outside the realms of possibility. If you think of, like, FIFA cutscenes, I know they're a bit annoying and I wouldn't want them done in the same way, but they are sort of possible. Like, you create a manager avatar. I'm sure, like, you could... I just don't think it's not the priority, is it? And there's a lot of the Football Manager player base that wouldn't want any of that. I'm not against it, mainly. Crowd trouble should be implemented. Teams fined. If you would like, and that happens, PLL, because you can sort of incite it from your press conferences. Like, you can work up the importance of a match and your fans respond to it and stuff. I don't know whether that's like a negative thing, though, that it's the sort of thing that I think SI would want to avoid in the game, isn't it? Like things like crowd trouble and stuff like hooliganism. But it happens in real life, so it depends. But like little things like that about talking about the importance of a match and building up the importance. And then you can see an increase in, like, say you're struggling and then you do a press conference where you're talking about how important it is to get things back on track and you need the help from all the fans. And then you see a bit of an upturn in attendance. And then you're like, and then the team play better because more people have turned up and they've welcomed the coach and things like that. Like there is so much you could do. Twitch integration for crowd to get fined if chat riots. I mean, I would love like Twitch integration and stuff. I'm thinking about how we can do more stuff like that for FM23. Like, do we bring in like phone-ins and stuff? Do you remember when like Alcott used to do like phone-ins? And we used to do it a bit. We used to have the press conferences. I kind of feel like, yeah, that would make people do press conferences. Exactly. Like, I kind of want to bring back maybe for FM23. I'm thinking for the beta because it is just a bit of fun and it's very much one season. Do we do a season where we have press conferences and we had like a whole scene for the press conference and stuff? Do I still have the scene? I don't even know. Where we use like the green screen. Like we can still do all that. We can definitely workshop something. And I think like make it a one season thing and we make it a little bit more like role play-y. I think some of that is really fun. And we used to like, you could submit it in the Discord and then the text-to-speech app would play it out loud and then I'd answer the questions from the text-to-speech, or you could call in. I think it'd be a lot of fun. What do you guys think? I like roleplay. Nice. The Everton in the back end of the season. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, like where they needed the crowd, so you start getting them to set up exactly like that. And they are a bit like that now, to be fair. Like, there's loads of parts of the game that aren't really important. Like, the press conferences, you don't need to go to them, do you? You just don't. Maybe you should be... Maybe people wouldn't like it. Maybe that's the problem. Like, the press conferences in real life are a massive measure about... We've seen Scott Parker got sacked basically because of what he said in a press conference. Maybe we need to be more careful about your... Like, what is the point right now of your manager... media handling attribute? It's at 1%. Mine is, because I don't go to any, but I'm not going to be sacked, am I? Imagine this was real life and a manager just didn't go to press conferences. The board would be like, you kind of need to do that. The manager asking for the support of the crowd. Yeah, I like it, right? I think that's a good idea. I mean, that was always going to be 1% because we're not going to have domestic players when we're only signing Brazilians, are we? But there we go. So he got sacked. Yeah, you can do, Stephen. Mainly when you get sacked like that is when you promise it. You get in trouble if you slag off the chairman, true. But if you, like, you don't get in any trouble if you don't go to them, do you? But also, you want to talk about your asking price? I'll just remove it then. Ferguson did do press conferences. He didn't do all of them, no, but he definitely did do some, didn't he? If you promise things when you take a job... Like if you move jobs and take a job and you promise certain things in press conferences and then you don't deliver on them, then you can upset it. Why does it have 3 signing players for first team and future? Do I? Oh, on here. Yeah, don't know. Signing younger players for the first team. Signing younger players for the first team. Signing younger players for the first team. Signing younger players for the future. Signing younger players for the future. Signing younger players for the future. Really, I am very, very keen on those things. It does this, doesn't it? This is a bit bugged. At Holly. That's a bug from the first database. Yeah, then so that'll be it then. So it's been fixed, is it, on newer ones? Didn't do BBC ones, was it? He definitely spoke enough to the press, though, didn't he? Younger, much younger, very young. Yeah. Done. Shall be sorted. Should be sorted now. Yeah, I agree. Imagine the nightmare if they moved the answers to random place mark. Oh, God. How to? People would hate it, wouldn't they? I mean, it's probably what they should do. Rather than just like click, 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 click. Spam, spam, spam. There shouldn't be anything in the game where you just spam things and really, if you want if you want it to be authentic and make it as realistic as possible, there shouldn't be any point in the game where you just click, 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 right? You do one left from the middle. You can just do the far left one as well. It's fine. That sounds like I was saying the far left was fine there, but you know what I mean, right? I mean, Liverpool don't speak to the Sun ban. Yeah, true. Buying a back and he wants to go. 16 mil for Alisson. I'm going to say no, obviously. I'm not going to give you our goalkeeper. What was that? Better suited to being a squad player. This is quite good, by the way. I don't know if people do this, but you can just see what they'd like, and then you can just reduce all of the happiness of all of your players. I've already done it on mine, but like if there's nothing on here, you can just reduce their happiness down, reduce their promises down, and get them to be like. Some of them accept like being fringe players, even though you start. That's why Paulo Cesar's a fringe player. He's quite happy to be that, and you might as well make them as low as possible. Militao's out for 1 to 2 days. I want a feature that tells you what players and managers are spending their money on. Yeah, it's like, where do you stop? Where do you draw the line on that? Like, I've seen people submit saying, you get a manager wage, you should be able to spend it on things. But it's like, it could go too far, right? I'm about to do that for all the players after promotion to Liga 1. Yeah, defo. And if you sign a player on the first day after you sign a player, you can reduce their promised game time by loads and they don't kick off. It's weird. If you don't draw the line, that's the beauty of it. I have 11 Rolexes, 4 Audi and a strip club. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, if you just make it up yourself, then fair. Christ. Brazil are through to the Olympics final after beating Argentina 7-0. Kid hasn't scored, but Brian scored one? Brian scored twice. And Eduardo Silva scored 3. That is, again, all of these 3 play for us. Cesar played. Thiago played. Kunagato played. Can we go? Yeah, should we watch the final? I used to love FIFA Manager for spending your money. Could play golf once a day. Yeah, I think things like that are quite... I think the more storyline that you can develop in a game is best. I talk about this all the time. Like my favorite thing about FM is like the storylines. Like I really like doing. Do you remember we did friendlies for certain players and things, like sending them on holiday and like little things like that. I think they're really fun. I feel like FM need to take more inspiration from New Star Soccer and/or Jumpers for Goalposts. Exactly, like a shady character and all that stuff. Yeah, yeah. Let's go to the Olympics final. Baby. When is it? Should we have... They are playing. I can't attend it. Maybe if I go to Brazil under 23s fixtures, can I do it on here? Yes. All right. They're playing Holland under 23s on the 5th. We're going to go watch it. Save your wages to buy a club and be owner. Like, that's the other thing, isn't it? That people always say it's Football Manager, not like football chairman. I think there is a middle ground between that, by the way. I think some managers of some clubs have a lot of say, and maybe just being able to sit in on meetings with the chairman and the board when they make football club decisions is like, and you have a say in it, maybe. I don't know, like building I guess you do like building a new ground, but like sponsorships and things. I think I'd like that. Maintaining a girlfriend on Jumpers for Goalposts was impossible. They were so needy. Yeah, honestly. What do you want? What do you want from me? Thank you. Right, playing Victoria first, and then we go to Brazil. Actually, where is the Olympics? I assume it's not in Brazil. Are those good? No. Choose the sponsors would be cool, to be fair. Yeah, like even if you didn't choose them, but you could present your choice or you could vote on it. And then sometimes you'd get the ones that you voted for. Sometimes they'd go with the ones that they choose. And they can just be made up ones, right? Do you remember on like LMA Manager where they gave you 3 choices? I think that makes sense. I think that'd be cool. It's LA, is it? Okay. IRL, girlfriends and wives are easy. Just get them a cat and buy them chocolate every now and then. How to crack the code, see? Christ. All right, we've got Victoria 1889. LMA Manager was so good. So good. Make a Peggy 18 DLC and add gambling. I mean, you could. I'm not sure I'd like it, but yeah. She's made a point system brand, does she? Nice. Thank you for the follows, by the way. Lolladal, Matty, VDR. You could ring up and buy cheats on Anime Manager. Ring up. That is so funny, isn't it? All right, we've got a game where we'll bring Jolson back in. Welton is not going to... Oh, actually, we can fully rotate here, can't we? It's annoying that I can't bring some of our lads back in. Lordalino's still knackered because I left him available. All right. Who plays in goal? I suppose Allison does. We don't have another one. Is it heavy rotation time? Yeah. But lots of our rotation options are on holiday. Aren't they? I mean, they're at the Olympics. They're not on holiday. Let's do... Oh, God, they're all on holiday. Jonathan from church can play. Can I play, mister? Yeah. Where are you? You're a bit tired, annoyingly. Fwog and Jolson at centre-back. Tassio not left-back. What's going on there? I don't know if you should play. Actually, who plays left-back if you don't? Can you play left-back? Okay. I feel like we're a bit weak at centre-back there. I wouldn't go that weak, still want to win. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking about. I want to put Jolson at centre-back. Or is there a different right-back that we could use? Dodo can still play, I suppose. Let's play Dodo at right-back, and then Marcelo can play at centre-back. Flogger, you can be on the bench.
Bruce 17 resubscribed.
Play Bruno centre-back. I think Tassio and Marcelo's good.
You alive today. Glad I'm here now, too.
Hey, how you doing, Morgan? Oh, Morgan. You have moved. We've spread your wings. You've moved to PSV, where you're actually pretty good. You've signed for 7 million for PSV. We're going to keep tracks on you. You haven't played any games for them yet, but congratulations on your move. Go full 2 stars. Yeah, I feel like 2 stars is probably the way to go. Although I do want to play Tassio. Jonathan Church is fine there. Neymar tired. We're going to have to go quite strong here. I don't know if we've got the backups for it. And if we do, they're knackered. Big money move, indeed, yeah. You did that in the network game and lost to Rochdale. I know. Which of these players can we play then? It's annoying that Neymar isn't fit because we're going to have to use a sub. Callaway's good though, isn't he? Let's start him at... Where's he natural, actually? Maybe shadow striker. Or he's left-footed, isn't he? So maybe left wing. Because Costin definitely can't play. So let's do Callaway there. And we'll do... We haven't got a lot of options here.
Follow me. Okay.
Yeah. Really, the main one we need to make sure we don't play is him. Any strikers that we could play here? Eric Montero could play. It's annoying that Lordalino's not fit. Where's Bocau? I've got unavailable off, so I assume Bocau's unavailable, right? Bocau's injured for 2 to 5 weeks. That would be that then. And everybody else, look at all these people who are on international duty. Bocao died. Clearly. You can go on the bench. I'm not even going to put Costin on the bench. There's no point, is there? I start Neymar and sub him. Yeah, I think you might be right. Let's start Neymar as that then. Because we can bring on Eric Montero, can't we? Or should we start Eric Montero? He's not terrible. We'll bring Eric Montero on. We should score goals with these two up front then. All right, let's do that. Died temporarily. That's what we call injured. It's come out and none are any good and none are available to just sign. Make sure that they've all come out because they all come out on slightly different days, Big Fish Smoker. But that is sort of common, yeah. Can you sign Marquinhos as in the Arsenal one or the PSG one? Because probably no to both. Marquinhos we probably could, the PSG one. The Arsenal one's not very good on the game. Right, Coway's going to start and then we're going to go half rotation I think we've gone for here. Half rotation. We are away. Jonathan from Church gets a start, which is nice. How you doing, Fraj? We do love to see Jonathan from Church playing, don't we? Arsenal one isn't very Samba, is boring and effective. Yeah, he's also not very good on this game. Tassio, debut, goal! Actually, he came on in the last game, didn't he? That's why you sign a 6'3" centre-back, though. He's already scored. Neymar assist. We like it. We like it. Big header. He is the future Gabriel, hopefully. He's like a carbon copy of him, except he can't pass. But we're training him. Hopefully we'll be able to pass soon. Doing well. I want to see your local team play IRL after some time. Played for them for like 10 years when I was young, so I felt very nostalgic. I like it. Nice, Fraj. Glad you had a good time, dude. Tassio. Okay. Dodo. Yeah, he does have the teller's corner for sure. Martinelli, back to Gil. What was that finish? How did he not score from there? He's got 11 finishing now. Should be eating up that chance. That is the Neymar, yes. Yeah, Mukiele is good. I thought he was going to win that there. It's a bit annoying that the Olympics is on because this is like the perfect chance to play a load of those under 23 players that aren't usually starters but are quite good. Adrial, Geronimo, Brian, but they're all not here. Hopefully we get through and get an easy draw in the next game, the next round as well. That'd be good. Yeah, stream's really good. Stream is good today. Good vibes once again. Can I say, chat, today's stream and yesterday's stream, very good vibes. Lots of people chatting away. It's been good, especially as we've barely played games. It's just been transfer streams. Appreciate it. Neymar. PSG signed Mukiele for decent money. He's not too bad. Our out. Yeah, true. We are vibey. Very vibey.
Follow me. Okay.
White Tiger, thank you for the follow. Very vibey. Gil's going to get there, isn't he? Bring it away, my friend. All them lovely vibes, indeed. Martinelli, good tackle. Martinelli gets it back. The cross is there. He's open. It's gone in. I don't know how, but it's gone in. It's bounced off the centre-back and loops over the keeper and in. That's a very unlucky goal to concede. It would have probably come to... Is it Vinicius here? Probably would have come to Vinicius anyway, wouldn't it? Yeah. Hey, MDC. How you doing, buddy? Where's my... where is the Gabriel Jesus in this save? He's still at Arsenal, surely not. Nah, he wasn't even at Arsenal in this save. We started it when he was at City, didn't we? He's at Barcelona, I think, though. I think he's 31 now. He's still amazing. Still really good. Like, I wouldn't have minded of signing him this summer, but I don't think it would have been a very Militao type signing. A lot of money. I'm not sure he really improves us. Neymar, round the keeper. It's 3. Neymar loves it. Loves scoring goals for us. Luis Fernandez, thank you, dude. Yeah, he didn't want to join anyway, did he? True. Thank you for the follow, Luis. Keeper's not great for that. Right, we can do Neymar off maybe at half time and just do Eric Montero. Maybe Frog a little bit later. Maybe João Diogo or Pereira as the last one, I'm thinking. Here's Cowaway. Fouled. Oh, they've gone down to 10 as well. I feel a bit sorry for them now. They're 3-0 down and down to 10 men. And they've had 0 shots. Jonathan from Church is only on a 6.8. Come on, mate. Do better. Should we do Neymar at half-time? He's our best player, but probably shouldn't we? He was tired before the game. Ix, I assume you say that like. I don't really know. Thank you for the follow, dude. Welcome in. Neymar gets 20 goals a season, mainly against amateurs in the Pokal and the Champions League group stage. Yeah. But then did really well in the Champions League knockouts as well, didn't he? So I think he's still good. Here he... Oh, I was going to say here he is. He's gone off, hasn't he? So he definitely doesn't. But yeah, he does get a lot of goals because he plays all of these type games, doesn't he? Gil. Jolson. Straight at the keeper. Keeper almost let that in. Let that in somehow. Tassio's been good in the air, hasn't he? Won most of his headers, I think. Cowaway. I'm assuming you say that like Cowaway. I think I just made that up, to be honest. Looking at some of the
Follow me. Okay.
the little symbols on the letters. Irigno, thank you for the follow. Gil. Penref. Who should we give the pen to? Jonathan from Church, surely, right? It's got to be Jonathan. Anyone else we want on this pen? They'll have to be on the pitch, so I think it's got to be Jonathan from Church. JFC. JFC. Hopefully he takes it. It's moments like this I miss Ollie French Jr., yeah. Vinicius has gone to get the ball. It's Jonathan from Church. It's his moment. JFC. Can he bury it? Come on, Jonathan. Scores! Just about. Just past the keeper. I'm on the wrong side as well. Get in. He's going to miss. Nah. Buried it, look. JFC doesn't miss from there. Love it. Right, 4-0. Let's do another sub soon. Rest some legs. Jonathan from Church doesn't miss. Take him to church, John. How is he called Jonathan from Church as well? It's the most random nickname. Even I don't really know why. I think his name's just Jonathan. So we've called him Jonathan from Church. Cowaway. Vinicius. To Jolson. Finally he gets his goal. He's had loads of chances. Second of the season. Did he already score in this game? Nope. Don't know how he's got 2. Is that keeper called Carius? I'm not sure, actually. When JFC last missed, the dinosaurs were still around. Exactly. He's the boy. Let's do a sub. We are not quite rigged, no. We are Hertha Brazil in Berlin. So the opposite. We are Hertha Berlin, but we've changed to Hertha Brazil. We've only got Brazilians. We've only signed Brazilians. We've got a fully Brazilian side. Look, I think everybody here is Brazilian except for Frog, who is German. Who should we bring on? Pereira at left back. Rest Jolson. We'll bring Frog on for Marcelo. Makes sense somewhat, yeah. That's true, actually, Maureen. You do raise a good point. You raise a good point. Here he is, Jonathan from Church, spraying it about, look. Involved in the build-up. Vinicius, good save keeper from Gronitz. Poor Bruno never plays anymore. He actually doesn't, does he? He will, though, I'm sure. We'll play him in the home games, I think. He's got a store. Yeah, I know what you mean. He's stuck between places. Is this Jonathan from Church on a free kick? Go on, JFC. Direct free kick from JFC. Oh, easy. Easy. He's a baller. He doesn't miss. It's what they say. He doesn't miss. Jonathan from Church doesn't miss. I remember he nearly scored one of those when we played him like in the league, right? Make JFC captain. There's a reason Bruno doesn't play anymore, because JFC exists. Frog wins it. Here he goes. Into JFC. It was a great free kick, wasn't it? Martinelli for sit. Wait, okay. Keeper just picks it up. JFC may be the greatest to ever kick a football. I think he might be. He's got it again. Look at him go. Plays it off. He'll want it back from here in a second. He just demands the ball, does JFC. He's going to want this. He's annoyed that they've ignored him. Martinelli. Good save. Not that many think I am at home. Hearing Elton John makes me reminisce about Kundal, I know. What a moment. Maybe streaming, like, the Kundal thing is maybe my FM22 highlight. It's got to be, right? It's got to be. What about the Kundal shirt in the back? Does that remind you of it? Yeah. Tassio into JFC. Play it, like, pulling the strings. Coway has his first goal for the club. Well, the first goal for the first team, anyway. It's like when you play FIFA player career mode and demand for the ball every time your team gets... Exactly. On, like, on pro clubs when you're just demanding the ball as well. Exactly. Rampant, it's 7. Even Coway's got one. JFC's looking for the volley on the edge of the box here, look. It might come to him. He's a quarterback, is our Jonathan, exactly. Tassio. The keeper getting injured and Kundal just pops up out of nowhere. He literally came through the youth intake the day before, which is a madness. And we like highlighted him because we were like, why have we got a 15-year-old Welsh goalkeeper who's 5'11" through our intake? And then suddenly we were like, oh God, he has to play. And then the storyline of the fact we actually won it that year and everything is so good. That's a terrible finish, Martinelli. Has Martinelli scored in this game? Because I swear his finishing is awful. Has he scored? He actually hasn't either. It's not been his best game. He's on an 8.6. It was, wasn't it? We were going to start the other keeper. I still think that would have been the smarter call, but again, pressured by the chat. Again, Martinelli misses. You're bad. You can't blame him. This is true. It's going to be... I think he's going to be annoyed if he doesn't get a goal from this game. Yeah, Champions League winners and no one's even bothered to come to this game. Right, Martinelli, this is your moment. Another one goes begging. Yeah, it did a bit. Gill crosses. Oh, Jonathan from Church was nearly on the end of that one. It's a long game. They've had 0 shots. We've had 38. Oh, Jonathan for the hat trick. I can't sub him off. We've used all our subs. Jonathan has a chance for the hat trick here. Fingers crossed. JFC. It's the same position as the other one. Oh, the keeper saves. Vinicius scores the rebound. He doesn't miss. It's what he meant to do. Like, you'd think that he was trying to score there, but really, he was just trying to set up Vinicius. He doesn't miss. It's a great free kick again, to be fair. It was always going to be a goal, even if it wasn't a direct goal from the free kick. It was a really good save, actually, wasn't it? It was a JFC assist. A JF assist. No, it doesn't work. I do in retro. He tried to give the keeper some confidence. He did. He managed to give the keeper confidence. He managed to get an assist. And he managed to you know, get us a goal. So, really successful from JFC. He doesn't miss. Vinny! Post! Rolls all the way across. And still Martinelli doesn't have a goal. Good save, and yet he's 8-0 down, yeah. Coway into Pereira. Into JFC. Pulling the strings again. Given away. Not by JFC, though. Look at him. He's the one running back. Come on, I want Martinelli to score now. I'd imagine so, right? Yeah. Yeah, good point. The mid-ground. Kante is the French JFC. Absolutely. Gill. Gill's captain for this game. Vinicius heads over. Yeah, Teller's retired at the end of last season, Timo. He's actually a coach now for the under-19s. Isn't Gill Spanish? No. It's a different Gill. It's a Brazilian Gill. What is this song? It's the XX intro. I love it. Martinelli, you have to score this one. For Christ's sake. How has he not scored? JFC, another assist. Go for goal, mate. Oh, my God. Oh, I thought he did go for goal. Martinelli! I thought he'd gone for goal. Hang on, we need to hear this.
Gabby, 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 Gabby. You're my boy. You're my boy. You're my Gabby boy. Ah!
He got Martinelli the goal. He doesn't miss. The keeper's here, look. I thought the way he took this, he'd gone for goal. Look at how high he loops this.
Okay.
I thought he was going for goal. He's an assist maker. JFC's on a 9.6. How did he not get an assist for that other goal, by the way? Right, Martinelli finally gets his goal. At the very last kick of the game, basically, he gets his goal. But the star of the show really was Jonathan from Church, wasn't it? He's actually good. Is he better than, like... Is he as good as Adriel? I mean, he might be better than Adriel. Adriel's got all of the... They're the same age. Well, no, actually, Adriel's 3 years older. But Adriel has the potential. But Jonathan Church might be better. Way better physicals, look. Pretty much across the board. They are really similar, yeah. Like, we've been using Adriel in the first team, but because of his potential, really. He must just have a higher PA. Oh, really, Fraj? That's weird. Right, we've won 9-0. Hopefully we get a nice, easy draw in the next round, because then we can play some of those players that are at the Olympics. We're going to go and watch the Olympics final now. I'm going to reject those bids for Bocau. You've never seen a 10-0 game in FM. We won a friendly 22-0 here. That was quite good. Could easily have been 6-0. You got off easy. True, true, true. You might see a 10-0 game now when we go to this Brazil final. They've been winning every other game like 8-0. Do I need to see those? Not really. Let's send the assistant. Vinicius scored 1, got 3 assists. It was a friendly, to be fair, Irigno. How many did you beat CJ in the network game? 13-0. Yeah, and that was a league game. That was ridiculous. As my dad says, what good is potential if you aren't going to reach it? True. True. Right, 1-9-0. Right, we're going to go to the Brazilian under-23s playing the Netherlands under-23s here. Oh, wow, Timo. That's amazing. And I thought losing 6-2 to Everton was bad. Yeah, Beyond. You're all good. CJ was Blackburn, to be fair. I was Manchester United, but I did beat him 13-0 last year in a network game match. I think Haaland scored like 8 or something. Okay, let's see who Brazil... This is all our boys. Of course, we're Brazil manager, and lots of this Brazil squad play for Hertha. So we're going to go see how they get on in the Olympics final here. I want to see the squads. Can I... You going to show me the squads, or do I need to press kickoff? And I did lose the reverse fixture, yeah. It's already won 5-0. Yeah, kind of. Okay, we're not going to... The squads are coming now, okay. I want to see the lineups. Okay, we're not going to. Brazil are playing... João Paulo... They've dropped Emerson. They've dropped Emerson for the final. Why? Are you good? They've brought in a 33-year-old. He's one of their overage players, and they've just dropped Emerson for the final. Junior's our player. Cesar's our player. Ibanez, Busari. Jobson used to play for us. Thiago's our player. This Maximiliano looks good. Asensao. They've gone Asensao, Kidd and Brian up front. Kidd and Brian both play for us. That does feel harsh, doesn't it? Getting all the way to the final, then that. Also, like, Geronimo Campos played loads. Silva played loads, and they've dropped those as well. Both play for us. Adriel on the bench. They've gone Junior over Emerson Royale, though, who's an overage player. You must only be allowed a few overage players on at one time or something. Here we go. Brian. Oh, I don't know why I shouted that. Hang on a minute. Can we stop? Why have I never noticed that Thiago has a massive mohawk? He plays for us. Computer. Enhance. What is that? On your head. What have you got? What have you got on your head? What does his profile page look like? It's a good question. Let's find out. I need to wait for this highlight to end, then we'll have a look. Just became my fave new gen. Exactly. It doesn't look great, does it? Brian plays for us. Here's Basari. You're so offside, kid. He's back on now. Kid! It's done it! It's our boy! Kid has scored in the Olympics final. It's called Fashion. Read a book, Grandpa. He's getting shaved straight off as soon as he returns. Samba! Brian into Basari. Kid offside. Look, the Haaland way. Gets himself back on. And then he's in the position to score the goal. Is Thiago the rebirth of Raul Meireles? He must be. Let's see. Thiago's... He does, to be fair. Did he always have that? Don't need finishing when you have heading. True. Did he always have this hair? I mean, it doesn't... Like, it. You can see hair on the side here. But in game, it's very shaved on the side, isn't it? He's quite good. Oh, no. It's not our Thiago. That's why. It's Leeds' Thiago. I remember this guy now, actually. He's the one who went to Leeds for big money. Because we said no to him. 12 million. They put him on, 34k a week. Oh, it's a different Thiago. We said no because we've got Breitas coming through, I remember. We brought the wrong Thiago. Do they have the other one? Where is our one then? He's not in the squad, maybe. Oh, now we need to buy him. Now we need to buy him. Hi, guys. Can you give me a new team to have a challenge on FM? It doesn't take too much time because I don't have that at the moment. Hamburg. They're in the second division in the Bundesliga. I think you can easily get them up and then you get loads of money in the Bundesliga. And they're a big team that start in the division below. Great save, Hamburg. He ain't no JFC. Yeah, they're idiots for not taking JFC to this. JFC's under 23. Why didn't they pick him? Good thing you have a lot of budget left and didn't waste any this window. Perfect, isn't it? We'll buy Thiago next year. Just for his mohawk. Look at it. It's beautiful. It's glorious. Junior down the right-hand side. Crossing towards Brian. It's a good header from quite a long way out there. How you doing, Ian? Nobody tell Ian about our business. No, don't tell Ian about what we've done this summer. He doesn't need to know. It will only upset him. Just keep it quiet, all right? That's why he picked 1860 Munich. Bundesliga 2 hasn't won the league. Bundesliga payouts are lovely. Exactly, gambling, yeah. Have you seen your Wonder Kid with the mohawk? I haven't. I don't think, Stephen. I'll have a look there. I'll check it out. We've had a really sensible window, Ian. Very smart business only. We didn't spend a stupid amount of money on Militao. All of these things are true. All of those things are true. Yeah, do Hamburg for sure. He has a mohawk and 20 flare. I think I have seen your post about the 20 flare. I didn't quite... Yeah. I'll go and have a look, though. McAndrew, it's going to be 1-1. He's put it wide. That's a terrible finish from Nal McAndrew. All right, it is half-time. How many hours do you have? I think we talked about this earlier. Like, basically 1,900? Yeah, 1,900 now. Militao only on 35k a week. Yeah, just normal salary. Nothing big, nothing silly. Normal. Just normal, really. Asensao. All right, I'd like to see Kid get another goal. Maybe Brian. A Brian back post header here, please. Like this. Oh, okay, I'll win a pen. They went for the right thing. They went for the right thing. Yeah, Rigno. To be fair, we did do a 33-hour stream as well, though. That accounts for quite a lot of it. Well, not a lot of it, but some of it. Who's taking the pen? What? Sorry, why? Why? Why is Emerson Royale taking their penalty? Yeah, it's a terrible penalty. Yeah, they've won 9-0 in every game. We go to one game and it's 1-0 and they're missing penalties. Adriel's on, by the way. He's our midfielder. Royale's on the corner. Cesar! He's ours. He's the post. Brian with the snorkel. Nah, it wasn't a dive. Definite contact. Definite pen. Yeah, simming and idling in the game counts as well. Exactly. We've done a lot of... Think of all the videos we've had to do simming for. And think of all the times where, like, the game's on and I've not been playing. That accounts for a lot of it. Kid. And then streaming as well, of course. Like, consistently at least 6 hours a week of it streamed. Who'd have thought Emerson would have had a terrible penalty? Yeah. As if that was a bad decision to put him on the pen. They're on the attack here. Davos. If these boys don't win the Olympics, I'm going to be sad from here. They've got it away. Tend to change the system I'm using at Wolves. How your results haven't been amazing, have they? Although I think you weren't there, but I think I only beat Wolves 3-2 in the first game of the season. They weren't bad. Something like that, I think. Netherlands going to win it in the true FM way. They might, yeah. Davos. They're going to score. It's a good save, João Paulo. Emerson would have saved that easy, though. We're in added time. Can Brazil hold out? I don't know who captain is, actually. Oh, Jose Sousa's on as well. We went for him and missed out on him. Or we thought about going for him anyway. There's a runner there. Go on. It's Brian, I think. Oh, you're Brentford. Of course. Sorry. See, my bad. You're tempted to change to your Wolves system. Got you. We've won. I say we've won. My boys have won. I am Brazil manager, so it is kind of like we've won. Who's captain? Is it you? Number 18. I don't know who it is. Brazil win the Olympics. Our players come back. They've got another trophy to their name. It was 1-0. Good stuff. Good stuff, everybody. Mickey Mouse trophy. Yeah, the Olympics. Do you know what's a bit weird? I don't know if, like... Does it seem weird that the king wears a suit? I was watching, like, King Charles, like, shaking people's hands and stuff, and I thought, seems weird that the king wears a suit. I don't know what I'm expecting him to wear, like the big red robe thing, but... Don't know. It's like he's off to work in, like...
Follow me. Okay.
An office. Yeah, a morning suit, but like... It's like a little pinstripe suit he's wearing. Seems weird. Doesn't have the same feeling as the granny dresses. Yeah. It would be more strange if he wore a dress. Don't know. Might prefer it. He hasn't been coronated yet. So does he wear like a... Does he wear a stereotypical king outfit when he gets after the coronation? I don't know what I wanted him to wear. It just feels weird. I was like, that's the king. Doesn't look like the king though, does he? Looks like an accountant. Yeah, you're probably used to it, to be fair. I think it's just a change for like... We've never known anything different here, have we? He wears zip-off camo shorts and a beige tee. Can he? Yeah, that would work for me. I'd be fine with that. Isn't he a Burnley fan? Yeah, Burnley tracksuit would be good. I'm not sure, potentially for special occasions. I assume he'll wear something similar like that when on the coronation, right? Yeah, I just saw a picture there and I was like, just seems weird. Eduardo Silva gets Best Player award, 8.62. That's pretty cool. For a save like this is pretty cool, right? All good. Seeing a bit, Pringle. Seeing a bit, Leone. Catch you soon, guys. The top 3 best players at the Olympic Games are all players that play for us. Eduardo Silva, who's currently out on loan, is going to be a good player. Kid, who we've brought him back for this year. We're going to start him as... Well, we're going to play him as a winger. Brian, who we signed this summer to play as a striker. I think that's cool. Kid wins the Golden Boot. Second is our player as well. I keep calling him the Queen. Yeah, I get it. There's Emerson makes the dream team. Didn't start the final though. Seems a bit sad. Seems a bit harsh, but there we go. All right, chat. I think we'll start next time with the European Super Cup, I think. But I think we might call it there for today. Places to be and all that. Thank you so much for hanging out this weekend. It's been really fun. Been really, really good, chilled, good streams, good vibes only. Really appreciated it. So thank you for that. We will we'll call it there for today though. I think I'm gonna go and I'm hungry. My belly is actually rumbling. I think it's because somebody mentioned that pub roast earlier. Now I'm like, yes, please. I'll go and see what Kat says about that. If not, we'll get some food. But yeah, thank you very much. Let me see who's live in case we want to do a little raid. I'm not seeing a whole load of people playing FM at the moment, so maybe not for today. Maybe not for today. Any recommendations? Malteser? Bossy FM? We could go for like, should we go for like a one viewer? Do you want to do the one viewer thing? Yeah, I'm going to go do a lunch. Should we do the one viewer raid? We've got a fair few people in right now. Could really make somebody's Sunday. If you guys are up for it, it means you have to go for it. Like you need to make their Sunday. You have to pile on in. I want to see loads of crab emotes. I want loads of follows. You know when you break a streamer's alerts? I'd like you to break their alerts, please. There's a guy here called Off the Line. Let's open his stream. 193 followers.
The last time I streamed, so
he's in his living room. We're going to go to Off the Line. I think it's with a 0, the O as well. All right. Are we up for it? Make their Sunday. Make their weekend. Exactly. I want to see that. If you don't break their alerts, you failed. Okay? Thanks for hanging out, everybody. It's been really, really appreciated. I've had a really good weekend of streams. It's been fun. I'm going to go and do some bits and bobs. There'll be videos next week, etc., etc. I hope you have a lovely rest of your Sundays, a lovely rest of your weekends. I'll catch you very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye!